Hello, welcome back to another live people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome back to another Footy Talk people. Make sure you are leaving a like on the stream. Make sure you're subscribing whether you're watching this live or on the playback people. We're trying to reach 1K right until the end of the season, people. We're finally fucking gaining our subs back after losing subs last week as well. So thank you for the support as of recently as well. Prime, bro, thank you for joining again. How you been, man? How you been?
Um, I've been good. I've been good. Um, we gave the the three people 3 points. Funny enough,
hmm
but other than that, I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. But I've been shooting out content. Just like I always think in international break, it's like hard to like fish out content. It's actually easier than normal when the football is on because there's no late games. You can do more late streams, but also the uploads. Like people are just watching YouTube instead of football, so like it's actually easier to shoot out videos and stuff. So I don't actually mind international break being on because I'm a West Ham fan. I could just get on my life like normal sort of thing. I've got used to shutting out football away. I used to look forward to the football every like weekday it's on or on a weekend at night. I don't care now. I really don't care. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I would have stopped watching a long time ago. Not gonna lie.
Even with Moyes.
Oh yeah. I would have stopped watching like after the conference league. But
Or
after the
no, sorry,
conference league, I
not
would have stopped
Moyes.
watching.
You have what's his name, Potter. You'd stop
Yeah.
watching
I
that.
still would have stopped watching. Yeah.
Oh,
Because it's still a long time. It's still a long way to go from where we need to be. We still got shit players, bro. Like, so it kind of doesn't matter at this point. But let's start with you lot because,
please don't.
bro, that Arsenal game, man. Like, when I used to watch Arsenal Chelsea, that never used to be a strikerless game. That both teams used to have like some form of like striking ability up front, bro. They used to have someone that can like actually score up front. Like Arsenal have had Robin van Persie on me over the years. You might have had Costa and Drogba. Like I'm now watching Neto and Marino up front. That was one of the worst games of the season by far, and Arsenal have been involved in two of them with the Man United game and this one. What did you make of it from your side of things? Were you optimistic going into the game, or was you let down?
Sorry. I've been trying to share this stream out as well. Tweet it out. Yeah, the game. It was El Midico, bro. I did a preview on Sophie's channel, Gunner TV,
Yeah,
and yeah, it was just like so disinterested in the game, and like Arsenal didn't do anything like to us really. It's just in the first half for like 30 minutes, Sanchez being Sanchez and just playing the ball into danger.
yeah,
Um, the Marina goal, like I don't even think he was trying to head it on goal. I think he was trying to do the usual Arsenal set piece thing where you do a flick on and then someone else gets it. But
yeah,
Sanchez being Sanchez, they haven't scored from a set piece since like December or something.
yeah.
But
The Man United game at home. It was like Amarim's second game.
mm, yeah, hey, but come off the hour, come off the man, Sanchez. Apparently he said something about um, you know, if myself and the team will be disappointed if we don't get top four. And I'm like, the team, bro. If you look at the quote tweet, I think it was tweeted by Pies or something. If you look at the quote tweet, people are just spamming it with like Sanchez Superman say, bro, how are you making 3 Superman saves and you don't touch the ball, bro? Someone said he is the most light skinned goalkeeper, and he played. You know what we the what's the word? We stereotypes of light skins. That's
Yeah,
Sanchez. Oh, that is Sanchez making everything extra for no reason, bro. Extra for no reason. But Maresca keeps playing him, so I can't even blame Sanchez now. So,
yeah.
Buddy Shield had a shaky first half, better in the second half. Cole was up against Marino, so I don't even like. I say Cole had a good game, but like you didn't play against a striker, so I don't know. James was like good in midfield, and he's still not injured. So, like, I'm just taking the positives with him.
Yeah.
Palmer was missing, so we had nothing in attack. People are trying to like hate on Sancho and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not necessarily the biggest fans of all our wingers, but
Right.
I also know the wingers we have would do a lot better if we had a target striker. And even Jackson, who people will say is not a striker, he's out, so we have no goal scorers. And Kunku, Enzo was right. Deport him. Leave my country. Take Sanchez with you. Leave my country, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You have at this point you have to leave my country now. Colwell, whoever who is the foreigner of the parent, deport the parent as well. I'm sorry. You certain people need bro. Certain people. Hey, listen. I know he's dead, but King Von, you have 3 more people to take out, man. I'm sorry. And 4. Hey, Lopetegui. Lopetegui makes 4. Poch makes 5.
Mavropanos makes 6. Make that 6, bruv. If King Von was still alive, he could have been useful, bruv, if he didn't die all them years ago. He could have been useful for the footballing world, bro. He could have been useful, bro. Use your powers for good, King Von. Like, joy is with Robert Sanchez, yeah. When I saw him shave his head, I think I look at him as like an outfield player in goal. When he shaved his head, he already looked like the one in general, but when he went bald, he looked like when your friend in pro clubs is like, I'll go and goal, and he doesn't change his pro to a goalie. He's still the winger, but he still goes in goal. That's what Sanchez was looking like. For me,
Sanchez tried to do. I said it before at the time. You know, I'm Nigerian. I'm African. When you've been messing up in school, not getting good grades, whatever, you've been causing trouble. When you're a parent, they shave off all your hair. They barb your. That's what Sanchez did. He's not fooling me. You're not fool. I know what I did. You're not fooling me. I know people that had happened to. It never happened to me. I was a good boy. I was a good boy in school. I didn't get in trouble in that. But I know people that had happened to you, bro. The next step after you cut off your hair and you're still doing foolishness, you get sent back home. You get deported. Your parent go back home now because you're still fucking up and your hair is gone. You're still fucking up. How your woman is still with you? Listen, she's a gold digger anyway. How she's still with you? I'm sorry. There's better people to finesse. You could be finessing Bellingham and them, man. Yep. And you're finessing Sanchez. Have some shame.
Look how you could be. You could be what's her name? Maya Mills right now on Netflix.
Facts, bro. Facts,
I still haven't watched that, but
you could be chilling at the Bernabeu with Bellingham, but you're chilling at the Shed watching Sanchez make Superman saves.
In the Matthew Harding,
Have some shame, man. Have an ounce.
You could be finessing FIFA YouTubers at 22 years old, bruv. Shout out Tennessee.
You could be finessing Madueke and them, man, and you're trying to finesse Sanchez. Bro, I'd rather finesse Madueke than at least Madueke's man. Then, bro, he's going to he's going to parties with Sancho. He's linking up vibes with Palmer. At least it'll be a bit of fun, isn't it? What Sanchez doing? What Sanchez doing, man?
Well, you think he's doing Danza Cordoro and all that, bruv? Nah, bruv. He's not. Yeah. He's just not doing that, man. Do you know with Sanchez? He's probably used to letting him finesse shots anyway. So it doesn't matter, bruv. It doesn't matter. At least. Well, Sanchez is the kind of guy, he will take anything he can get, sort of thing. So he if you're going to finesse him, it's a bit too easy. It's a bit too easy of a chess move. At least if you're doing it Madueke, they think you like him. Madueke will fall for the trick at least. Sancho will fall for it at least.
Madueke will fall for the step over.
Yeah. Sanchez more chilled and easier to
fall for the dummy. Fall for the dummy.
This shimmy, the Ronaldo chop and that. Oh my days. This is Sanchez more chilled and easier target. He wouldn't make a son. You're looking to finesse Sanchez, yeah? You're looking to finesse Sanchez. There's no way. There's no. That's a Chelsea one. Alvarez supposedly. Hey, they can have him. They can have him, right? Price.
Sanchez is more chilled. He wouldn't make. Yeah, but Pels, that's my point. That's my point. That's why she's with him, because it's easy. It's too easy. But is it worth it? Is it worth? No, Pel. Is it worth putting up with Sanchez just to get with him and divorce him in a few years for his money? Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Honestly,
Oh, I don't know. You know.
and knowing what Sanchez's decision making is like, you don't need to marry him to get the money. You don't. You really don't.
He'll forget he's married. He'll forget.
Yeah, you really don't. Hey, just wait. Listen. He'll wake up one day with a ring on his finger, and he'll think it's done. Like, you don't need to. Don't marry him. It's fine.
He's a rich guy, but he's the kind of guy to hide cash in his sock drawer.
Exactly, bro. Go Primark. They sell rings at Primark, man.
Mm.
He's for loyal, bro. He's tall and light skinned, and he can go Turkey for a hairline, and he's rich. He has the powers to cheat, and he probably does it.
Oh my days! By the way, your camera's frozen.
Yeah. I'll be back in like 2 minutes because I also have to like someone at the door. So 2 minutes.
All right, come. No problem. Yeah, Damien, I do generally think we'd be lucky to get 30 for Alvarez. I can't lie. For me, I don't know what price we could finesse a team for necessarily. But I mean, I don't think Chelsea would go for him because obviously they've got the Andre Santos guy, they've got the Ugochukwu guy. Like you say, that no sell. Bro, we'd be lucky to get. We're not going to get anything more than that at his age, at his contract, at the way he's played in his current moment in time. For me, he's not that important. No midfielder for me. Maybe apart from Souček is probably the most important, I guess. But every other midfielder is not that important to me. Like we'd be lucky. I said, yeah, he's definitely loyal, and you'd have 2 kids. Age 25. Is he 25? I thought he was 27. Is he 25? I did not think this guy was 25. I'm not going to lie. Let me have a look at this guy's age. Edson Alvarez's age. 27. Still, for the way he's played, I don't think we can finesse more than 30. I don't think we can finesse more than 30. I'm being nice. Yeah, he's definitely loyal, and you'd have 2 kids. Oh my God. Is that all he's useful for is the height? Do you know what? Robert Sanchez, yeah, is probably in the wrong profession. Because if you've got all that privilege of, cool, you've got that hairline. Cool. Good on you, mate. Tapered on your hairline. If you rub it a little bit, it's gone in the middle and all that. And you're tall, 6 foot, you're Spanish. You're in the wrong field, my friend. You're in the wrong field, my friend. Maybe he should have been like modeling for fucking Top Man or some shit. Or fucking Primark or fucking Costco, bro. I don't know. Just one of them non-bougie shops, you know? One of them non-bougie shops where you don't even see like a YouTube advert for the company. That's where you usually see Robert Sanchez. But that's just me, though. That's just what I think of him. Because the way he's marketed and stuff. Like, there's no way he's a goalkeeper. There's no way he's been a goalkeeper his own life as well. Because my whole thing is, he looks like an outfield player in goal anyway. The way he dives, it doesn't look normal. Like, I generally think if you chuck like a normal generic midfielder from the Premier League in goal, Robert Sanchez, it would look similar to Robert Sanchez, to the way he looks right now. But that's just me. That's just me. But at the same time, though, you're at a point with Chelsea where it signed so many goalkeepers as well. How do you end up with him? You got to remember that most women don't care about football like that. So he'd be more appealing to people who don't know his cringe ways. That's true. So he's probably finessed a good one then. You're tall and Spanish. That's probably all certain women need to know anyway. And you got money. Tall Spanish, you got money. That is literally it. That's literally it. He must have been easy to finesse, though. Let's be real with it. He must have been easy to finesse. That would have been easy pickings. I feel like he's the kind of guy to take anything he can get, sort of thing. First offer that you got, first contract on the table. You got to look at the offers. You got to look at the offers. But then again, the girl must have been a catfish herself. Must have looked really good. All of a sudden, she's stolen the money from your sock drawer, stolen the money from the safe in your car. If we can finesse Chelsea for the price of Andy Duff and change towards Banzuzi, I'm in. Do you know what? Fair. Do you know what as well, Damien? If we actually do go after Andy Duff, you're gonna. I'll remember the fact that you said it first because you've been saying him for months. I still need to watch him. I still need to watch a comp. I need to watch like a comp because what's it called? I still haven't watched like the French league and stuff. I still really haven't watched like his profile of play and stuff. And the Banzuzi thing, surely that's something we revisit in the summer, as obviously we were interested in January and stuff. Like that would make a lot of sense. Steinen's gone, mate. But in terms of the board, I'm not too sure. I think it does depend on sales. But also, it wouldn't be up to necessarily to the director of football or whoever's the director of football now to provide the cash. It's the owner. And then the director of football has to go off that with identifying a certain type of profile, a certain type of player anyway. So I'm hoping he does get backed with a bit of cash in the summer. Because I'm not saying that like West Ham can spend every summer like on a lot directly and whatever, but at the same time, if we're going to get the right scouting around him, surely we can scout a few gems. I think Steinen is still in the ear of some of our players. Really? I don't think he's anywhere near West Ham anymore. Like, I think that picture's done. He left, right? He left like 3 months ago. I don't know why he'd still be in the ear of some of our players. I've never really seen the director of football overstay his welcome even when they've left. I've never seen that before. But I don't know. In what sense, though? In what sense? Is that why they're distracted or... But for me, regardless, if you're going to get... I can't remember what the guy's name is called, like Carl McNaughty or some shit. That guy from Chelsea who was with Potter at Brighton. The scouting guy. I'm assuming that's the new guy. That's the new director of football scouting person that's got a relationship with Potter, etc. So... whatever, he needs to go and scout some gems because even if he's not going to be back with a lot of cash, at the same time with Graham Potter, he's used to a system at Brighton where you can still scout gems. You can still scout the little gems that you would go for like the Brazilian league, the Belgium league, or whatever, instead of the Spanish, German, French players that cost like 30 million all the time. Obviously, we'd still have to go for some of them, if you know what I mean, like the typical transfers that any normal Premier League club would go for. But we still need to find some gems because obviously we're not going to be able to spend that much. We also don't know who's going to go. We don't know who's going to want some of our players that we need to sell in the first place to actually generate all the money that we need for the transfer budget regardless. So it's going to be an interesting summer for sure. We're in need of a massive rebuild again because we're with a whole different manager. But then again, I don't know. Thoughts on Potter, Max? How has he done? Where's he taking us? For me, with Graham Potter, I do like him because I like balance. And I feel like the end goal with Graham Potter is going to be a bit like how he was at Brighton, where the defence was organised and we kept a lot of clean sheets anyway. But also, we're going to play some decent football when we have the right technicians and stuff. And I feel like he can take us into a consistent European stage if given the right players. I think right now he's doing what he can. I do think he can pick better team selections, but I don't think the players have helped at all. I think some of the big name players and some of the players with bigger price tags are letting him down. But I've been saying since just before his appointment that he's going to need better midfielders specifically to develop like his style of play. Because he can make do with a makeshift striker at times. He's managed to fit that around before. Not all the time, because that's why like his previous Brighton team were obviously not scoring enough goals. But the amount of midfielders they had in the first place were the main reason why they would create chances. And I feel like when he gets his players, he will have a lot more tactical flexibility with his wingers playing fullback and his centre backs going forward and stuff. His centre backs turning into fullbacks, etc. We'd be a lot more fluid. And don't get me wrong, there is a place for a good group of these players at the club. I just can't remember the time, but in my opinion, there's still a group that probably needs to shift away. I just think that a lot of the fine margins where we've lost or drawn in the games has also been mainly down to individual errors and lack of quality at times. But at times, because I do think over the past previous games, we have been organised a bit more in our defence as the time has gone by. We're still trying to play out a bit more. I feel like the Everton game was a good sign of that, especially in the second half. Because Potter likes to tweak it, as I love to mention a lot, because I love in-game management where you see a problem, you're proactive to fix it. And I feel like Potter is good at that. And that's what happened at Everton. That's what happened at Fulham at home, etc. as well. And to be honest, we've got quite lucky with the fact that our ownership only likes to pick 3 options. So I'm very happy with the fact that we got him, because it was either him or Sarri that were the only real appealing options that were free. And I'm very happy with the appointment. I'm going to give him time, but to an extent. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see the context of the squad for next year as well. So, yeah. What's next for Chelsea is another PDF file signing 16-year-olds. You might have always signing youngest, man. Epstein FC and all that. I think Alvarez, Kudus leaves, Paquetá stays. Paquetá might just get evicted, bruv. He might get sent to Rio de Janeiro. Might have to, I don't know, do a YouTube channel like me, bruv. He might have to do footy talk. We might have to get Paquetá on for a footy talk. That's what the future's looking like. Bro, if the court hearing doesn't go well, Paquetá's going to be on here. He's going to be on fucking Capital Conflicts, bruv. He's going to be on bloody, I don't know, West Ham Fan TV. He's going to be on Hammers Chat. He's going to be on a West Ham Network. He's going to be on E20, bro. He's going to be on West Ham Unofficial. That is what, bro, if Paquetá stays, that's where he's gone, bro. It's either he stays in the summer or he makes a YouTube channel. He already does a Twitch where he plays scary games and stuff, bro. This guy, he's the most erratic footballer on and off the pitch. I find him very funny, like just as a human, because he's just so weird. Chelsea failed project under Bowley. Does Mellon admit it? Have to ask Mellon when he's on. I think Mellon might be on Saturday because we're doing a Saturday Night Waffle show. So if Mellon joins for that, you can ask him then. I think his end goal is 3-4-3. In possession, yes. Or in and out of possession. I don't think he'll be an end goal with a formation, put it that way. I think what you're seeing with how he approaches the games in terms of the 5 defenders, you're going to see that in every big game. But also in the games like the Evertons and the Newcastles, we will play more attackers when he has more of his attackers. Because as much as we think this player can play here, this player can play here, etc., he might not even rate some of these players. So I don't think there's an end goal in terms of a particular formation necessarily, but that will play a big part in it. I agree. Looks like a good coach to me. Yeah, I just wanted a coach. I don't really care about style of play in terms of having to see a certain type of one. My whole thing was basically, for me, I want to see you get the best out of the players that you want and the best out of the players that we have. We've got you at Old Trafford in a couple of weeks, and we play you pre-season T9. What? When you play West Ham? Do you play West Ham in a couple of weeks? No, he's a nutcase. He's a big nutcase. Do you know what it is? Do you know when we talked about before? We talked about this with Prime before, about how players play off the pitch, how they play on the pitch. Paquetá is one of them. Just in general, how he is on the pitch is how he is off the pitch. Like, that man is erratic. He's an erratic guy. He's a proper nutcase. In an alternative universe, he is probably from East London, bald head, obviously no hairline, bare pints, alcoholic. That's in an alternative universe, that is Lucas Paquetá. Constantly at Bet365 or Betway, or funny enough, Betway. One of these like mad places, like going to a betting shop, or he's on the fruit machines at the pub. He probably spends 5 or 6 hours on the fruit machines at the pub. He reminds me of Diego Costa, silky Diego Costa. Hey, there's something in the water in Brazil, isn't it? There's something in the water in South America. Barry, you can tell us because you're Colombian. You're kind of around them areas. There's something in the water in it with how erratic people are down there. Like, I'm sure you could give us a bit more insight. Potter against Amarim will be a good match. Also, United. Okay. I knew we were facing United at some point. Didn't know when. I haven't looked at the fixture since we come. I know we faced Bournemouth and Wolves. I haven't looked. I'm assuming we face United after that. But that would be interesting. I'll be looking at. Hopefully, we can finally win at Old Trafford, but I'm not banking on it. Disrespectfully, I want Potter to fail at West Ham. Fairs. Understandably, because you're a Chelsea fan. I want you guys to fail. You want me to fail. I hear it. Barry agree. And why do you want West Ham to fail, Mustafa? I think he does rate the players, Mike's. I think he rates the players, but knows there's gaps. Yeah, like I think there's a good group of players where he does rate, but I just think that's why we might think that he rates certain players that we may not think he does. Like he actually doesn't rate in a sense where we think, why isn't he playing this player, this player, this player? He might just be like, nah, they're not in my vision, they're not in my plans, etc. Or it's other circumstances that we don't know. It's very hard to. Obviously, we just say our opinions every week, online, offline, when you're talking to your mates or on YouTube, in the pub, wherever it is, yeah. But we're not in a training ground. So it's kind of difficult. Lopetegui was failing with style of play. He was failing in not even just style of play. He was failing with literally everything. Not gonna lie, he was failing with every single thing. Like I don't think there was anything he was succeeding in, to be honest. When it comes to man management, tactics, his hairline, nothing. You wanted a coach. You had a legendary coach in Big Loppy. Paquetá ADHD. Yep, he has every acronym. He has OCD, ADHD, CTE. He has them all, bro. He's friends with Gimaresh. Yeah. They were at Lyon together. I don't know whether they were at Flamengo together, but they've been friends for a while. He won't fail. I don't think he will fail. Erratic in what sense? Not even erratic, like hyperactive. Like, you know what we're talking about? Like, you know, the Paquetás, the Costas. I guess the Argentinians, they're a bit mad. Are South Americans naturally just more energetic? Because it's like everyone in England. You look out your window, it's grey, and you're fucking depressed. I'm joking. I was rooting for you in the Conference League final against Fiorentina. Yeah, a lot of people were. To be fair, a lot of people were, apart from the obvious. But I rate that. I think his opinion has grown under the players since being here, Mike. Just my opinion. Maybe. I think do you know what Graham Potter is like as well? And this is where you may have a point as well. It's like he always tries to. I always talk about where managers in the past would try and fit square pegs into round holes, whereas Graham Potter will try and make those square pegs to round holes himself. He'll always try and fit someone into his system, no matter how, and will try and make it work. Instead of just randomly plotting a player in your system in a random position, getting them to do a role that they're not really used to, and it actually end up being a huge hindrance on the team, which is what previous managers have done at West Ham. I'm not even talking about the two recently, but even before, like Moyes, like I've seen previous managers do that at West Ham, where you're playing a player completely out of position, completely out of their comfort zone within their role. And I feel like Potter is the opposite of that. But I feel like that is also a mentality of a modern day coach, in a sense. I think he's special in that sense, where he's one of the few managers where he'll make the system work no matter what, no matter with the type of players he can do it with. Obviously, he can't succeed necessarily with every type of player. I do think a lot of players have that certain type of deficiencies where they don't have the power or technical qualities to actually play a system. But at the same time, he'll try and make it work regardless. He's not the kind of person to, even though he might not be happy with the certain squads where he'll obviously want better. Every manager wants better for their team. Every manager wants better for their club and the squad they're trying to build within their ideology. But at the same time, he won't necessarily complain of the fact that I find a job impossible here with these group of players. He'll find a way. He'll always find a way. Alfie will be in phase 6. Arteta. He's going to be his head is going to look like a tomato next season if Arteta's still like hanging about and stuff. Is Damien West Ham fan? Yes. Shout out to Damien, of course. Oh yeah, we are. Almost everyone is, not even only footballers, also the fans. Some teams losing in final to their rivals. They invaded the pitch. Hey, Barrio, what teams is that? I want to see if there's a video of that. I'm probably not going to play it on stream because copyright, but that's jokes, bro. Imagine that happened in this country, yeah? West Ham are losing. All of a sudden, and I know it happened before, like with like a couple fans, and this, bro, imagine that happened in the London Stadium with that security, yeah? With that London Stadium security, we're losing. I don't know who we got next at home. Bournemouth at home next year. And let's say it was under Lopetegui for context. We're going 2-0, 3-0, 4-0 down, yeah. All of a sudden, everyone invades the pitch. Low key, yeah. The only positive in that happening for me is that I might get a video out of it. I would never want that to happen, yeah. But the only positive is that I might get a video out of that. Genuinely. But I sit quite high up anyway, so it'll be a long walk for me to actually get to the bloody pitch. But imagine, invade the pitch as soon as we're losing. 3-0 down, 4-0 down, yeah? Instead of a fucking pitch invasion because you won something or you survived relegation or got into Europe, won a cup or won the league, whatever, you're instead doing that. That would be jokes. That would be funny. I agree, Max, regarding square pegs around holes and him finding a system for the players he has. That's what I've been asking for time. Yeah, I think we needed a manager, especially that it has the qualities to do that with the squad that he has right now, especially with the context of hiring a manager where they're not going to have a preseason. I think that you find more benefits in that, in my opinion. Because if you ain't got a style of play, I mean, if you ain't got a preseason, how are you going to install your style of play with no transfer window? I get we hired him in the middle of a transfer window. I don't use the excuse of January's harder, but January is harder in not having time to identify the targets. Because think about it, yeah, the reason why there's no excuse in the summer is because the backroom staff, scouting team and manager are all talking behind the scenes still in terms of targets that they want leading up to the summer. Whereas you couldn't really do that when you're hiring a manager in the middle of January because you've hired him in the middle of January. So the players you wanted a couple months before January will completely change if you go with what the manager's best interests are in terms of the profiles that he wants. So, like, I think it was a perfect appointment for the middle of the season as well. Like, it made it even better. Like, because he's probably the best at adjusting to that. I think Kilman Sadiba is your best defensive pair as in Mavropanos, and definitely Kilman and Sadiba. If we're talking just two centre backs, then definitely them two. American de Cali versus Atletico Nacional 2024 Copa Colombiana final. Okay. So let me. I need to look that up. I need to look that up. Okay. So what's the story of Balamori? Is this a reference that I don't get? Here he is, the most shameless guy on the internet. You guys are completely fallen off for beefing with West Ham, by the way. Shout out Taz, but this guy is definitely the most shameless guy. It's him and Ryan going band for band with Shameless. So shout out to Ryan every single time. Some good international games: Denmark, Portugal, Germany, Italy. Even if there is, I'll be real, Mustafa, I'm probably going to watch a total combined amount of games when it comes to 0. I'm going to watch probably 0 international games. I don't like watching football. It's just so funny, yeah? I opened my YouTube channel 3 years ago, yeah? It's probably the worst era of football to open a YouTube channel in because you're kind of basically doing it in the worst era of football anyway. But it's the peak of social media. If I didn't have a channel, probably wouldn't be watching football. I probably would have a channel about fucking music or something like I'll be talking about something else. Not gonna lie. Because this is the worst era of football where you can be talking about football. I ain't watching a single international game. I can't lie. Even like I will support like Uganda in the AFCON. For some reason, Kenya decided to fail to make it once again. But I will watch them in the AFCON. I'm not watching like a friendly of any nation that I'm from. as much as I want them to win every game. Because when I do look at the results, all the nations that I'm from have lost. India did fuck all in the Asia Cup. They did nothing. I'm pretty sure that we came bottom of the group. Every nation I'm from, shit at football. But big up to Mustafa, big up to Charlie. England first game under Tuchel for it's on Friday. I'm probably not going to watch it.
I love international football.
That's fair. How come?
Like I grew up watching it, like watching England games. You know, watching Ireland, Nigeria, and stuff, and just watching other nations. I actually like watching international football, so I like the international break.
I like the international break from West Ham. That's it.
Yeah, true. First, but yeah. Apologies, people. That took longer than expected.
Sorry.
Apologies. What did I miss? Did we do Arsenal fan?
No. We're actually talking about a lot about West Ham, to be fair. Just about Potter and stuff. But some pissed off Major League Soccer got a call up. Bro.
What? The Arsenal fans are annoyed that people don't like Skelly, but it's not Skelly. You don't like Arsenal.
Yeah. It's true.
People are trying to make this a color thing. It's not a color thing, bro.
Is it a color thing? That meme is fed generations, you know. Yeah. The fucking shameless guy on the internet is here, by the way. I'm so happy with Taz. Oh, he's up there. Taz goes band for band with Ryan. The only difference is, as much as Taz rates a 16 out of 10 line, he wouldn't say it.
Taz isn't like as bad as Ryan. Taz is like, it's like
Taz is a Dama.
Oh, Adama Traore.
Yeah, Dama. Yeah, he's a Dama.
And Ryan is Doku.
No, Ryan's like Mudrik, bruv. But hey, Ryan, if you're watching this, have you ever taken PEDs? It's a World Cup AFCON next year.
Yeah, but AFCON is this year, December 23rd.
Oh, I just realized, yeah, we're in the same group.
Yes, we are.
Little watch along, yeah?
I think so. What?
Yeah,
you're Uganda,
Nigeria, Uganda, yeah? Yeah, Nigeria, Uganda, yeah? A little watch along for that? Like,
yeah. Speaking of AFCON, last year's AFCON, sarcasm, we were doing, we did a preview going into the tournament. We were doing like watch alongs for more or less every game. Because on sarcasm, you have like, I'm Nigerian, C1 Victor, they're Nigerians, Jez is Ghanaian.
Yeah.
You have Steve, who just watches football everywhere in general, so of course he was there joining in.
Yeah.
And then you had some other people as well who like would come in from time to time. So Mike's, obviously you're welcome. This international break on Sarcasm City, I want to do a like talking about the AFCON groups, because they got drawn like a month or two ago, but we didn't get to speak about it really on the channel because like of football going on or whatever. So you're invited on, and obviously when AFCON is on and stuff like that, you have a more than welcome pass. Nigeria are winning nothing whilst they have, you know. Oh yeah, I'm hoping United Trey, Nigeria can fight the United Trade judge, because we understand that sort of judge. But Ashton Wet, I just pray she's forgotten. That's my hope, that she's forgotten. But knowing me, we'll get to the final and then she'll just turn up randomly at the final. So I don't.
But yeah, I'll try and make the streams depending on the time in it. So just let me know. Closer to it.
But yeah, if you want to do like a preview for Uganda, Nigeria and stuff, or a review, I'll be there.
Yeah, that'll be lit, man. Because I finally get to support a nation in AFCON. Yeah, like I don't think people understand. Yeah, it's been so long since Kenya was there. Like it's been so long, bro. We only have one Yama, by the way. We only had one Yama in our prime. Like we only had one Yama. One Yama carried us, bro. He was during one Yama was like how Alaba was for Austria. Bro was popping up in every position. He was like, I'm going to pass it to you from deep lying playmaker role, and then I'm making a late run into the box, bruv.
Bro, you had Wanyama who had a free. That's AFCON, by the way. You have
Yeah.
Basumas from Mali. He has a free
Yeah.
role for when he plays, bro. Like that's what AFCON is now. Ashford has more African DNA in her than actually.
Fuck off, Charlie.
Ashford gets a lot of hate, which fair enough. I'm not actually. Mike is gonna clip this. Fuck. I'm not doing Ashford Defense League, but like let's not compare Astrid as if she's like a Lily Phillips or a Bonnie Blue. We're not gonna say she's on that level. She's not that.
Football version.
I doubt she's even that bad. I honestly doubt
She's probably not. Shout out, Alfie.
She's just annoying, but she's not that bad.
Yeah, she's just jarring, yeah.
Where's Alfred? He's on at date night with Astrid.
Oh, I said, no, Michael, do better. Do it England watch along. Do you want me to fall asleep on stream, Charlie?
Why don't you want to do England stuff?
I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care until it's a tournament. Bro, it's Tuchel's first. I don't care about Tuchel's first game. Especially with that squad. Jesus Christ. I am not watching Jordan Henderson and Dan Burn. Speaking of Dan Burn, Damien asked Max Kilman and Dan Burn, who do you think is the better player? Max Kilman any day. Any day. It's not even close. Dan Burn's not a good player.
I disagree. Dan Burn is a good player.
Dan Burn for me was a good player under Potter, where he was allowed to fit him in a 3 and just have let him have more of a free role where it hid his deficiencies a lot more. But I think Dan Burn's one of them players that will rise on the big occasions, but he's a squad player, isn't it? Like, if you're playing a week in, week out against strikers that are going to test you every week, I don't rate him personally.
But that's why he's in the England squad, because who else will step up in big games?
I mean, fair, but why don't people like Kilman and Wan-Bissaka get a chance?
What?
Why don't they get a chance? Yes, he is, bro. He's English. I
thought he was American or something.
No, Kilman's English. He's from West London, I think. I think he's from Hammersmith.
No, Charlie, we won't, bro. Stop. Bro, you know Chelsea winning the Champions League in 2021 spawned Astrid. You know that, by the way.
Is that what it was?
Us getting Tuchel and stuff, and along the way, she said that if we win the Champions League, that she's gonna drop a tape or whatever on the certain hub site. And since then, it's been so yeah. So hey, Chelsea fans, would you sacrifice that Champions League to not have Astrid wet? Hey, you know what? There's a timeline where Chelsea don't win Champions League. There's no Astrid wet because she just fades away into nothingness. And Nigeria win AFCON. I like that timeline. Not gonna lie.
I said no, I don't like Skelly. He's a little bozo. I enjoy it. Charlie's like if you think you're an Arsenal hater, yeah, Charlie will go the extra mile. Charlie is number one Arsenal, and that's something we always love. I'm sure everyone in the chat is an Arsenal hater. Even if you're an Arsenal fan, you should hate Arsenal. Like, I feel like if you're in this channel, especially if you're a mod as well, you have to hate Arsenal. I think it's customary. Sure.
Damien, second last comment, said Tuchel's England squad is very top 6 players. You can tell Tuchel doesn't have great knowledge. You're saying Tuchel doesn't have talent ID. This is something Chelsea fans spoke on. But England fans said, but England have an abundance of talent. All he has to do is just pick them and let them play. All right, man.
That's why I always said Tuchel, when I've always said the talent ID thing as well. That's why I never rated him as like if he took over Man United, for example, I don't rate you in your own transfer window to go and identify your own players and the certain profiles that you want. I don't know whether you agree as a Chelsea fan. Do you agree with that narrative of him and having a good talent idea?
I don't even necessarily think his talent idea is as bad as it's made out to be, because he was saying that he wanted Kane, he wanted Hakimi in the 2021 summer, he wanted Rafinha and stuff like that. But there's also stuff where he said Gallagher can be like Kante. So it's Tuchel's a phenomenal coach. He's an elite tactician. But if you're saying Gallagher is like Kante, But then again, you love
Mm.
Kante, but you didn't pick him in the England squad. So like, I don't know what Tuchel in it. Maybe that was the time when he said that about Gallagher. Maybe that was the time when he was doing coke. So I don't know. I'll be real. That could have been a time when he was going through stuff with his missus before the divorce. So that makes sense why he got in it. And now he's got a new thing, and he doesn't rate Gallagher anymore. I hear it, man. Again,
Wait, he's got a new one.
Yeah, he's had a new like young thing like for a couple of years, I think.
These old people bounce back fast, you know. How do they have the time? How do they have the time, bro?
When you're a Champions League winner, it's different, bro.
Hey, Pep Guardiola. We know what you're on, bro.
When I say young thing, he's like, she was like in his 40s or 50s, and she's like in her 30s. So when I say young thing,
Okay.
I mean she's not like 20s or anything. He's not doing that.
Yeah, she sees him as a dilf, bro.
Yeah, but you're saying Guardiola. Guardiola's in money, bro.
He's trapped.
Yeah, bro.
Guardiola's trapped. As we said before, go Spain, bro. He's gonna have a field day. Shakira's still available.
But that money he has from Sheikh Mansour is probably saying, "Listen, I've got a list of 100 women. Hey, that's the war chest in the summer. You know, it's not on a DM. It's on a new woman for Pep. That's the war chest.
My days.
Hey, if Declan Rice costs 105 mil, how much does a new woman for Pep cost? Is all I'm saying.
Oh, Charlie, do you seriously want me to do an England watch along? I don't even think I can because I'm on a stream at 7 on Friday, so I don't know when the England game starts, but I'm probably not gonna have time anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time because I'm on a stream. I'm on someone else's channel around 7 anyway. And I'm gonna record videos at 10. So
if you want an England watch along, there might be one on Sarcasm City or Lewis's channel.
Yeah. So. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Charlie. I will be doing more watch alongs on the channel because I know that's what more people want, but not England. I will do every watch along for every big Premier League game and every big Champions League game from now on because I know people like watch alongs. But the reason why I don't always do watch along is because sometimes I like to sit and chill and vibe, and sometimes the games are fucking shit. And so when I'm on stream and if the chat isn't active. Like the chat, like sometimes, because I'm at a point in the channel where sometimes the chat is either bare active or never active. So I need you guys to be there with me. Do not miss the fucking. Do not tell me you want watch alongs and then not turn up. Make the stream lit for us.
It's like if you start doing, do you tend to do watch alongs on your own?
Yeah, a little sometimes, but sometimes with Melon, like
if you just get Melon or Alfie or I'll join and stuff. Like it'll be fun, and that way, even if the game's boring, like I've had like very good watch-alongs I've been on where the game's been shit, but like you're just making jokes and stuff. And you should do Uganda watch-along. Honestly,
I definitely will. What is going to be like the latest friendlies before the AFCON? Are they going to be playing in those international breaks as well? Is that like the warm-up games or?
So you have international break now. You have one in June. You have one in the ones in September, October, November.
Yeah.
And AFCON is in 23rd of December. It starts. Yeah.
So because I figured out how to because thank you to Musty, by the way, who gave me the right links for the games. I will be able to watch any games I can. Yeah. So I will watch the Uganda literally the first 2 games before AFCON as well, so we can lead up to AFCON and we can properly preview it, properly warm up to it. We can see how Uganda are going to set up as well. Because listen, if Uganda get out of the group stage, that's a dub. I don't care, bro. I don't care. We're not winning the thing. We're not fucking winning it.
Hey, you don't know what AFCON is like. AFCON's crazy. Like you don't know. You don't know. Underdogs, you don't know. Hey, I cannot live in a world where you win AFCON, bro. I'm not living in that world.
Hey, Uganda, what have you got for me? What have you got for me at the end of this year? I'm begging. I've got so many African friends, so many that have been like, oh, well, your nation didn't qualify. If I get a chance, any sort of thing where I can get a game over Nigeria or like Ghana or Congo. Wait, are DR Congo, have they qualified?
Yes.
Okay. These are where all my African friends are from, by the way. Nigeria, Ghana, DR Congo. Yeah.
Oh, you
Bro,
have
do
Ghanaian
not let
friends.
you.
They're not
Yeah,
there.
do not. Oh,
Yeah,
you
hold
shit,
that.
they're not there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
Hey,
man.
hold that pussy, yours, man. Jez, hold that, man.
All right, so we've decided for England watch-alongs as well. By the way, Taz, you're free to join. You're always free to join. So when we're doing a watch-along, just ask for the link in the chat. I'll send you the link. If they're not at work, I'll be there. Fuck minutes. Yeah. I'll send you the website. Musty sends it to me. So yeah, we're gonna do more watch-alongs, people. We will do more watch-alongs, because listen, the Champions League coming up as well, bruv. PSG, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Real Madrid. That's gonna be the easiest hate watch of our lives. Easiest hate watch. Think about it, guys.
So
Think about the Champions League games coming
the
up.
AFCON group is, so you guys play Tunisia first, then
Mhm.
Tanzania,
Mm.
and then you play Nigeria in the final game.
Oh my days. Nigeria final game as well. That could be nuts.
Yep. But yeah, the games for Uganda leading up, because you're still playing World Cup. We're all playing World Cup qualification, the African teams. So you guys play Mozambique tomorrow away from home. You play Guinea at home like 5 days after that. The next international break is in, what is the 9th? The 9th is September, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the 9th, you play Mozambique at home and then Somalia at home. Hey, Ahmed, the Bridge Nation, hold that, man. And then the two games leading into AFCON is December, or not the 10th, which is October. You guys play Botswana away from home, and then you play Algeria away from home as well. Algeria is they're a big nation,
difficult.
so hey, I'll watch along for that.
Yeah,
hey,
that'll be nuts.
Let's go.
I gotta do that. I would definitely do Algeria away. I swear, if Ben Rama scores against me, bro.
Ben Rama.
Like, fuck off, man. I said I'm cheering for Algeria, you know. So I need Nigeria to qualify for World Cup and face against Colombia so I can cook the fuck out, bro. Oh, by the way, Mario, you said you were gonna hate watch Uganda and Nigeria. Why? Because of us two. Mahrez and Benny FC. Oh, Mahrez as well. To be fair, Mahrez.
Yeah. Bro, knowing you're gonna be cussing out the manager. You're gonna be calling him. He's Belgian. You're gonna be calling him a Belgian.
Shit. Manager's Belgian. That's already a bit like, I don't know.
Yeah, but he's managed what 13 games. He's got 7 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. So it's decent.
Hey, Joe, that's not bad. Listen, I've gone 2025-26. We're coming.
And he's experienced at managing African nations. He's managed Congo, Guinea, Kenya, not Jordan, Guinea, Burkina Faso, and Gambia. So he's like, yeah. Don't say you're not, bro. You no way you're not winning this. I'm sorry, you're not winning this.
Nah, believe.
Hey, relax, bro. You've seen a conference league. Okay, relax, man.
You want this AFCON badly, innit? You want the revenge.
I've accepted. I know we're not winning it. I know it's gonna be Egypt. They're my pick. Salah,
fair.
They're my pick.
And also, Salah ain't turning up.
Nah, but also, okay, so talk about AFCON, which, by the way, AFCON has been going on longer than the Euros. Jamie Carragher, racist. But regardless, with AFCON, we've seen a World Cup too. Relax yourself, Prime. Who's we? You've seen a World Cup. Were you alive for World Cup?
Definitely was not.
I've seen the AFCON. You haven't seen a World Cup. But Nigeria win AFCON.
Oh yeah, any day, by the way. Any day. Like, AFCON's bigger than the Conference League.
Bro, you think I care about you bantering about Chelsea winning Conference League if I win AFCON this year? That means I got 4. I'm on par with Ghana, who are not playing in the tournament. Bro, you think I care? Hey, Jez, hold on.
By the way, he means we and West Ham have won the World Cup, because we make the joke about West Ham won the World Cup because there was 3 West Ham players.
Yeah. You know what?
people they take, do you know that rival fans take that seriously? They think we're serious because they don't have to take a fucking joke. Colombia's a bigger nation than Colombia. What, you're bigger than yourself,
Oh,
mate?
Uganda are sixth in the World Cup qualifying group. Mozambique are ninth on are second on 9 points, tied with Algeria, who are first on that. So, like, how many games are left? There's 2 games left. Yeah.
No, but Charlie, I'll be real, yeah. That's what makes the tournament even better. Because at least the refs are shit with their chest, you know. And the
Oh no,
English
sorry.
refs.
There's 6 games left, but like, it's possible you guys could. I don't think you guys. I mean, you guys could finish second, to be fair, because aside from Algeria, the rest of the teams kind of look a bit like meaty. I mean, Guinea stands out, I guess, but like the rest kind of look meaty. So you guys could qualify. If you guys qualify for the World Cup and we don't, man, fuck up.
Hey, you want to hear the end of it from me? You want to hear the end of it? It's so funny, bruv. Like, my family used to, like, because obviously my family are like, they were all born in Africa, but they're all Indian heritage. But they still like love like their African, like being born in Africa and stuff, because they really enjoyed it before getting kicked out. Before in like the 60s and stuff. So my granddad and my nan always used to banter about Kenya versus Uganda, even though they don't watch football. They just banter about the better nation. They're both Indian, but they were both born in different African nations. Always used to have banter with that, bruv. I need both of them to qualify. I need both of them to just to qualify, like, for everything, bruv. I need more watch-alongs, and I need more nations to root for, because I ain't got any hope in any other nation.
Listen, Barrio, I never said we're winning AFCON. Relax, bro. Relax.
Hey, I thought you wanted your get back on Ivory Coast.
No, we're not. I'm not. Bro, I'm not delusional. You think I'm Miguel? We're not winning AFCON.
Combined 11s.
Oh, man. What? Why are we talking about Champions Leagues?
Why are we talking AFCONs? Why are we talking AFCONs?
Why are we talking AFCONs? Let's see how many get into a combined 11.
Hey, speaking, like, I don't want to circle it back to Arsenal, but listen, Arsenal fans are Arsenal fans. They'll always give you content, even in international break. You know, they're doing that whole thing of Saliba's intimidating Mbappe already by just sitting next to him in a fucking picture. That's what they're doing now. I'm not even taking a piss.
Saliba's probably saying, come join Real Madrid.
Yeah. Saliba's doing the whole, she want to take me away, yeah, bro. Like, legitimately, like, the Ramden Kula Le Mesona started, bruv. That's what started. Ale Le Blue Ale, bruv. Like, it started. It started. Like, Arsenal fans, you're not ready.
That one's going to be good, man.
Yeah.
You have,
where is it?
It's in Morocco, in northern Africa. Northern teams actually tend to do well when it's hosted. No, I said that when someone asked me the scenario of do I want Chelsea to win the Conference League or Nigeria to win AFCON. That's what I said. But right, okay. But yeah, when it's held in North Africa, Northern African teams tend to actually like win it. So that's why I'm going with Egypt, because I think they're the best Northern African team.
Yeah, they are.
I look at Algeria. I think they need to rebuild, and since Mahrez and they last won it, and they haven't done it yet necessarily. And Morocco, I keep saying to people that they frauded their way to that semi-final of the World Cup. They're not that good. They have to prove to me that they're actually good. So that's why it's Egypt. I look at again Ivory Coast also. You know, they won AFCON, but like. Again, they should have got knocked out in the group stages. So again, are they actually good? Who knows? Nigeria, we shouldn't have even got, like, we weren't predicted to get to the finals. So are we actually good? And who else? Like, I mean, Ghana aren't there, and they're shit anyways. So, bro, and Uganda, you have a clear path, man. Yeah, Uganda, you must now. You must.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do this. Let's do this. We must. We must. I believe in Uganda way more than I believed in fucking any club game, bruv.
You've not watched
Any,
the game. You've not
I
watched
don't
the
care. I
Ukraine
believe.
game
I
yet.
believe. I believe. I
You've
do
not
not
been
care to
scarred
believe.
yet. You've not been scarred yet. Okay, first.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, I could be delusional about something. I could be like toxic positive Ugandan, top Ugandan, bruv. This is giving me a new lease of life in football. Because when I watch England, like I just have the spirit animal of a fat man at a pub. And when I watch West Ham, I have a spirit animal of a. I
Guys,
can't say that on YouTube.
We found the Ugandan legal man. Mike, we're calling him Mike Scow from now on, man. Mike Scow.
Nah, it don't work. It don't work. I'm not melon. Who's the Ugandan star player? Fuck knows, bro.
Well, Mike is gonna make a TikTok before playing Nigeria. Why are we counting Champions Leagues? Why are we counting AFCONs? Let's see how many get into a combined 11.
I fuck it, man. I might as well. Fuck it.
Mike's won't even know the player. He's just throwing in random guys. Oh my god.
I couldn't name you one Ugandan player. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not gonna front. I don't know one. What's a mini Mike? Fuck off. Stop calling me short, bruv.
Mini Michael. Yeah.
I need Ugandans to sack their manager and hire Lopez. Oh, bruv. Okay, that's when I buy a noose on Amazon, bruv. Like I ain't watching more Lob people.
Is that even possible?
No. Even Uganda aren't as stupid as West Ham.
I don't think Uganda have the money for that.
No. Lopetegui does not deserve to manage in fucking AFCON, bruv. He doesn't deserve to manage in AFCON. Nowhere near.
He doesn't deserve to manage an AFCON.
He doesn't. He doesn't. Lopetegui does not deserve to manage any international tournament, any club tournament. He should go like Sunday League.
Let him land, man. Maybe not at Uganda, but let him land. Let him go Ghana or something, man. Bro, I want to see more like of the big European managers because I want to see Jose manage at AFCON, man.
I was gonna say Mourinho, you know.
Box office Jose at AFCON.
Because he said when he goes Africa, he can't move. Because he's that famous now. Of course, like it makes sense, bro. Like
Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Mourinho at AFCON. That's what I wanted him up. I wanted to see him like manage Portugal in an international tournament. Yeah, but if you're not gonna do that, go AFCON, please. Because he just wants to conquer like any like big sort of league or not even big league, but like big team or bit like where he can win the big leagues and stuff. He talked about Scottish League. Like he just wants to conquer every trophy.
The siege mentality. The siege mentality, like when Jose went to Galatasaray and he was unveiled, right? And I was looking at like, bro, we're so lucky Jose doesn't want to become a dictator, man. Bro, the cult following he has is, bro. This is like, bro. If he went to like Nigeria or Ghana, bro, crazy, man. What he could do, crazy.
Bro, there's endless possibilities. He would generally win AFCON as well. He would get the fans behind. The fans would love him no matter what nation you go to, like the big nations.
And he could get players that, like, he could have gotten Elise before the summer to play for Nigeria.
Yeah,
easily. He could get big players who are tempted just to be like, yeah, no, just come. You're winning AFCON, man. Like, shut up and accept it.
At least they could have played for 4 nations. Like it was mad.
Yeah.
England, Nigeria, Algeria, France. Like that's mad. Right? I've never seen someone from Algeria and Nigeria. By the way, like I've not seen that before. I can't remember the last player where they're from both.
I'm not seeing that either. Normally, it's because it's like that's like quite far. Normally, it would be like from nations who are quite close to each other. So, like, if you're of like I guess Nigerian, Ghanaian descent, you have Emmanuel Adebayor. He's Nigerian as well.
I didn't even know that.
He's actually Nigerian.
Didn't know that. That's bad because there's a lot of like. It's more. It probably happens more outside of Europe where you could be from like two. Well, you're more likely to be from 2 nations in a single continent, and you can like have a dual nationality sort of thing. Because only in Europe where it's like Germany and Poland or Germany, Austria, or those kind of nations, like But you don't really see it much in Europe. In South America, I don't know whether it happens as much, but in Africa, yeah, I don't know whether it happens in the Asia Cup as much. But fucking hell, best AFCON moment of all time. Oh, that's fucking hell.
If you ask me, it's when Nigeria won it in 2013. Wow.
Yeah. Like, bro,
Depends who you're
that's
asking.
difficult.
That's when I started watching like AFCON. That tournament was my first tournament. So
I can't remember. I think honestly, I think that might have been my first AFCON tournament where I didn't watch all the games, but that was the first final I watched.
yeah.
Because like it was just on, didn't it? Like just watch anything that's on. But I think in terms of tournament, it was actually quite recent, like where I watch every game. Because like when you get older, you actually have access to what you want to watch. I want to watch every football game that's on. So I'm trying to watch AFCON. I'm trying to Asia Cup. If Asia Cup was on fucking like English TV, I'm watching the Asia Cup.
Yeah, but
Like,
when you're
simple
younger,
as
like
that.
for me, like
Mm.
I'd only be able to if it's especially on a school day and stuff or a school night, whatever. I'd only be able to
Yeah,
stay up if it's like Champions League games. I'll just sit and watch with my
yeah,
dad. And so long as I
yeah,
stayed quiet,
yeah.
he's not gonna say anything. So, so I'd be watching Champions League games with him or like during
Mm,
AFCON and stuff. I was allowed to stay up and watch.
mm.
So
I
yeah.
remember I was only allowed to stay up and watch games if it was England play midweek, or if I went to Upton Park for West Ham. So even an away
Mm.
game, I would have to watch it much of the day, like the highlights,
Or
even
the
if it was
next day.
live.
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
because my parents were like, obviously in primary school, like 7 p.m. go to bed, mate. Like
Oh
like
yeah. Nah.
like that obviously like makes sense, but like the England games where what's it called? ITV when they had the dun, 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 dun,
Mm,
dun, dun, that
yeah.
intro, yeah, that was the on ITV, bro. I remember
That
I
was
stayed
very
up to watch England Sweden, yeah, and Zlatan scored an overhead kick. I was like, bruv, I know I'm English here, but that was mad. Like, what the hell just happened, bruv?
yeah. Man, like
Uh,
my bedtime was like at 9, so like on a Champions League
mm,
night and stuff. As long as I just so it'd be half time at 8:45. As long as I just stay quiet, I just watched the second half. And then once the game ended, my dad was like, "Okay, yeah, you have to go to bed now. I have to go." I was just allowed to just get away with it. Or if it went
yeah.
into extra time again, just like
Mm. if I like sometimes if a game went to extra time like FA Cup replay, I wouldn't be
mm,
allowed to watch extra time until I got up in the morning before school. I was only allowed to watch extra time like just before school. The only times that would happen if I was allowed to stay up for that extra time and that is if I had Horlicks as well, so I could go straight to bed. Man, know about
oh,
Horlicks,
yeah.
bro. Like that sends you straight to sleep. I need Horlicks now, bruv. let alone fucking back then. Like, and that can send you straight to sleep. You'll be gassed, yeah. My mum didn't let me watch Germany Brazil where they lost like 7-1. Yeah, I had to like, cause I'm waking up for fucking year 6 the next day. Like, and I'm trying to go to sleep. My mum's knocking on my door, be like, they scored again, like and stuff like that. I'm not allowed to watch the game. Like that was peak.
You're not allowed to watch the game, but she's updating you on the score.
Yep, yep,
And it's 5-1.
yeah.
No.
I put a guess out there. I was like, I guess they winning like 7-1. They were like, yeah, they are. And I didn't have a phone, so I didn't look it up or anything. I was not allowed a phone until like year 8, and I wasn't even
Yeah.
allowed a phone with a SIM until like year 9. So
How old is year 8, year 9?
12, 13,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
or
yeah,
13,
that makes
14,
sense. That makes sense
14.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Mm.
wasn't allowed. Like I was only allowed my mum's hand-me-down phones. My mum had an HTC phone. Do you remember HTC phones? Like Blackberries. Like I was using my old mum's old Blackberry at one point. So if it's just like random shit, my mom's old Nokia brick phone, like that, that was the kind of phones
Oh
I was
wait,
only
so you
allowed
you,
with
you
no
you got
SIM.
you got you got hand-me-downs.
Yeah, yeah, from my mum, bro.
So you're like Chubbs. Crazy.
Wait, what? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Ah.
That's such a prick.
Ah. I had to be.
Yeah, fair. Blackberries were weak phones. BBM days will never ever be taught. I didn't even get to witness those days. I just had my mom's BlackBerry with no SIM. It had like 6 songs on it and like a couple of 2 games, and that was it. And then I had like an iPhone 4 or whatever, like year 8, year 9. And that was my first phone with a SIM. But it was calm. I wasn't even like my parents weren't even strict like that, but they were strict on certain things like that. And rightly so, because that was like the rise of social media days. Like we would like went to school peak I'm just bait days, where you could make it on I'm just bait sort of thing, or you can make it onto a UK blog page if you were in school. Bro, I can't remember what blog page it was in the UK, but there was a blog page where they just put on their on their app, or not on their app, on their page, school fights or people getting like human frame moments at school and shit. And people would just like film it and tag them on Snapchat, and then they'd post it on their Insta. I don't remember what page it was because I don't know if they still exist. But I remember making it on there once by filming something. Not I wasn't on there. I was just like sort of a couple of people headlocking each other just before PE. That's the school era I went to, like was in like with social media. Like that was that era where you film fights after school and shit.
Yeah, I didn't have like social media and stuff in school. Like I was the same. I got like a phone when I was like starting secondary school, so like 12, 11, 12 and stuff. But like I wasn't using social. I like the first I created when I graduated secondary school when I was 17. After my exams is when like I was allowed to use social media, and I created a Facebook, and like, why did you put up that comment and then turn off the camera?
No, I'm still here. I'm just changing shirt.
No, but yeah, it's when I created like a Facebook and stuff like that, and Twitter and whatnot. But like, I had it, but I didn't really use it and stuff until like, I guess 2020 maybe.
Oh, fair enough.
Like since lockdown and stuff. When I started using like, because again, I've been watching YouTube for time. When I finally actually got on like football Twitter and stuff was like 2020. So
yeah,
Michael sending clearable. Wow.
No. I was changing, bro. I was sweating in my hoodie because the heating's on, bro.
Hey, yo,
Listen,
pause.
Mini Michael, we know what you did. What the fuck?
Why do you call him Mini Michael?
Look, because I'm tiny, bro. That's what I call it. My own chat are mocking me for being short. This is
No, I
ridiculous.
know, but you might as well call him Mini Mike.
I know, but for some reason, Charlie likes calling everyone by not their name. So Mena gets Melgal, Alfie gets Alfred, and I get Michael.
Yeah, and I don't have one. Hold up, man.
Actually, no. Charlie calls Mena now Ben Mitchell.
Ben Mitchell?
You know, from EastEnders.
I don't watch EastEnders.
Neither do I, but basically, but you see what Mena looks like.
Yeah.
All right, let me show you Ben Mitchell. But do you think? Have you seen Chris MD, right?
Yes.
You seen Chris MD's cousin Ollie Dixon?
No.
Okay, well those are two lookalikes. So he does. He proper looks like Ben Mitchell here. You know. Oh, let me bring this up.
Big up, Miss Melina.
A big up. Hold on. Let me get this. I'm trying to pick up the tab. Yeah. So this is Ben Mitchell. I think Melon in that picture specifically.
Oh damn.
Bro.
Yeah.
And what's it?
You gotta be careful what Prime will call you racist. No, I won't, bro. I won't. You're not like Minerals or Matthew. You're fine.
And Melon proper looks like Ollie Dixon. This is Chris MD's cousin.
Oh. Yeah, I know a guy. You know, go to the right.
Which one here?
No, the far right.
Yeah.
Far right. I know a guy that looks like that, except he's obviously not like he's not ginger. But I know a guy that looks like that in Ireland.
Like, Joy, people used to say this guy looks like De Bruyne, like or young De Bruyne.
Young De Bruyne.
But to be fair, he does. When De Bruyne lost before he lost to Ginger, like he does. To be fair, but those are Melon's looking at. But Charlie, what's Prime's name? Charlie can't think of a name for you. That's the funny. Charlie has a name for everyone. To create one, I'm not creating it. I didn't create these names. You gotta be careful when Prime will call you racist.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But it is like that Alfred Wet one would not be topped. Well, she'll probably top it, literally. But other than that, like all the other nicknames, though.
I caught on like a second late on that.
Because the Mel Gal one was funny because that was just off topic. We were discussing Chelsea on a watch along, Tottenham Man United, obviously dead game, so we're just going off topic. And then because Melon's very half glass full type Chelsea fan, Charlie instantly with Mel Gal. I don't know how people like Gal still have the energy to keep up what they're doing. I know he generally believes what he believes.
Did you not see the latest? What he got?
The Never a Foul clip, innit?
Yeah.
I saw that. Where's he? He's great at what? Arteta's greatest season because of the trials and tribulations. I mean, fair play, Gal. You're doing the Lord's work. We actually have to appreciate people like him. They give us content, and they keep people like Arteta in the job by driving the internet narrative, and it gains traction. So we kind of had to and he actually believes what he's saying. That's the best part, because even Northside said he's met a gal. He's the same guy off camera. That's why Lee invites him onto the channel. To be fair, because he's like, as much as I don't agree with his opinion, I do rate the guy as a person, that sort of thing. Like he's a genuine, like he says what he says off camera.
Bro, I saw something on Twitter. I don't know if I saved it or not. Fuck. There was an Arsenal fan that he was trying too hard to be edgy and to be like to have like a crazy take, and I'm like, I think I quoted it. I'm not sure if I did. Where is it? No, I didn't. But I'm like, you're trying too hard. These are the people that I don't like. I like you, Gal, because at least if Prime drops his government name, I'll get to work. Why would I drop my government name?
So you can have a nickname.
But Melon's, I'm assuming that's not his real name.
It's not his real name.
So, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, Charlie's got you there. Because Melon's not actually called Melon, believe it or not, guys.
Wait,
I think you guys knew that.
Drop my government name and Nigeria win. Listen, if Nigeria win this year's AFCON, If Nigeria, no, because your Max is gonna clip this. Never mind.
No, you can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing that, bro.
If Nigeria win this year's AFCON, is there anything of me on the internet actually? With my actual, I don't think there is. If Nigeria win this year's AFCON, I'll let you guys know my my surname.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. As I said, if you win the World Cup,
I win the World Cup, fuck off, man. hey, if I win the World Cup, hey, you can call me the next day, man. I'll die happy, man. If I win the World Cup, hey,
oh my God, yeah.
No African can ever talk to me again, man.
But why are we comparing World Cups? Why are we comparing World Cups?
Why are we comparing World Cup? Hey, if we win the World Cup and England, listen, we have World Cup for World Cup, man. We're going World Cup for World Cup.
You watch Harry Potter, so you'll probably get the reference. I don't.
He was rapping mad quotes. Yeah, I know who that is. Funny enough, actually, that guy was also on X Factor.
Oh, really?
I think he finished like top 5 or something.
He's doing it all. Harry Potter and X Factor. Oh, that reminds me. Do you know the funniest like filthy clip? Do you remember when the Super League clip where he's like, where Miles is talking about his uncle was in like Harry Potter?
Oh yeah, Miles' uncle is an actor.
I expect is that your uncle's a wassy.
Nah, you know what? Footy. Hey, listen, you know what? Do what United need to do now. Start recruiting properly now. Start scouting. You know what? I'll sign on an academy contract. You know, I'll take the wage cut to join. You know, you need a prime on Filthy, man.
Mm.
You need I'll join. I know you guys. You're not the big bad Filthy you used to be, but I'll join. Then I'll jump ship to from my left feet.
My uncle's been in the film with Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. Your uncle's Jackie Chan. Bro. We're never going to get those moments again. What are Chelsea doing? They just spent 75 million on 2 kids. That's spending more on kids than Nick Cannon and that. Like, what are you doing? Who is this? What's it? What's the sporting guy? Masengo? What the fuck is his name?
This Isugo and
that guy.
Wenda. Yeah, one's a winger or a wing back, I guess, under Amarim, but he wants to play as a winger. And another guy is like a DM. I don't know. Is what it is. If Ghana win the World, bro, if Ghana win the World Cup, I'll kill myself.
Hey, you must have been Gasman Suarez handballed there, and then they missed in that 2010 World Cup. I wanted them to win that. I like Asamoah Gyan at the time. I just like Gyan just because Barclays.
We're Benzema FC.
That's crazy, you know.
Nah,
Benzema FC is crazy.
nah,
hey, that TikTok edit
of that kid trying to be like Benzema.
Oh no.
Hey, I'd rather be. Nah, actually, that's wild. That's wild.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is he Team Finland? Yes. Let's say yes. I'm sure Valbuena is still fuming that nobody believed him.
What, was it Valbuena that reported Benzema?
Yeah, he reported for some scandal back. They got a scandal like 2015, I think. French national team, yeah. You see the French and the Belgians always arguing. They're always arguing. There's always something going on. And there was a point, yeah, it was in the World Cup. Do you remember when like Benzema, I think he got injured early in the 2022 World Cup and they were debating whether to bring him back. And then the players turned against him or there was a bit of discontent. And apparently it was rumoured that Giroud, of all people, was sticking up for Benzema. And everyone's like, this is the biggest plot twist in French national team history. Because they fucked up that final badly with that lineup.
Yeah.
Dembele had a stinker.
I mean, it's Dembele though. But you said that with French and Belgian players. Well, that's because let's analyze the players that are usually in controversy. Let's analyze these players. KDB, as we know what KDB over the years, he can't defend. He can't play in a double pivot. He can't play in a single pivot. He has no defensive awareness. Courtois. I mean, to be fair, he got the woman he wanted, so fair enough to him. Lukaku's from Congo. He played for Spurs. He has something wrong with him anyway.
Same with Alderweireld.
Played for Spurs.
Yeah.
You have Benzema's Algerian. Saliba.
Yeah, we know what's wrong with him.
But where is he from? Is he Cameroonian, maybe?
Maybe. Fuck knows where he's from. But they probably would have chopped his head off wherever he's from if he did that. Bro.
He wouldn't have made it back there, bro. He's Lebanese.
I said Lebanese.
Lebanese.
Bro, Saliba's Lebanese. It's crazy.
His man like Saliba Scorsese.
fuck's sake. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Saliba, man. And no matter what you do, I don't care if you even go. I don't even care if you go Real Madrid and do all of that. Yeah, you'll always be known for that.
Bro,
Always.
the only way people forget about that is you need to have like a massive trophy cabinet.
Yeah.
A massive, bro. Benzema has a Ballon d'Or, so that's why like most people have forgotten about that incident with what he was doing. He has multiple. He has a Ballon d'Or. He has like he won what 5 or 6 Champions Leagues.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do something great to make people forget.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like, think about it, like Ryan. Like nobody talks about what Ryan Giggs was doing until after he retired.
Hey, Suarez was a racist, and even worse, he was biting people. But probably the best striker of his generation.
Definitely,
so,
best I've seen.
He has a treble, so no one speaks on it. Saliba, you got to do something now, bro. You got to do something.
Yeah, like Neymar shags his sister. He's still doing it. As I said the other day to Melon, the box still can't be that tight for you to still be moving to your sister like that.
But Neymar started shagging his sister after he won the treble at Barca.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, PSG must have been that bad. The environment at PSG must have been that bad. He's like, I don't really want to play. I want to just shag my family member instead. Like, that's mad.
Nah, his sister said to him, "Do you want to play? Do you want to play breast away, or do you want to touch breast at home?"
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
Hear me out though, is she bad? I don't actually remember. I generally don't remember. The thing is, I should remember because I've seen so many pictures of Temper.
I don't know if she's bad, but what they're doing is bad.
Yeah. Charlie, don't tell me that. I don't people that because it's easy to say, "Oh, if she was my sister, I'd shag her," but she's not your sister, bruv. Bruv, that's someone you grew up with, bruv. Came out the same womb, bruv.
Yeah, bro. Hey, but this is what people Neymar's man them said to him. But he said, "Yeah, bro, can Maya Jama do what my sister does?" That's what Neymar's saying, man. That's what Neymar's saying.
This is...
Yeah, exactly, bro. Listen, Neymar's saying, listen, look at listen, Tennessee's been with Digga D. My sister's never been with Digga D. I'm good. That's what he's saying.
Did you see someone made a TikTok? Yeah, Maya Mills, yeah, and they were looking at Instagram by the highlights that you could do under your under your profile. It said she's been to Dubai 4 times. Yeah, she got 4 highlights at Dubai, and they were saying that her highlights are looking like a nation hybrid on FIFA, bro. Hybrid nations.
Bro, she's played on the international stage too many times, man.
The lights are not bright enough for her. Fucking hell. When we say the lights are too bright, they're not bright enough. Like, get those lights on, bruv.
Bro, listen, bro. When she joins your club, she's one of those players where you've got to give her that armband, bro. She's a leader, bro. She's the leader now. I'm sorry, man.
You can't let the woman have the captain's armband straight away.
Yeah, man. She's part of the she's part of the hierarchy in the team now. She's the one calling the shots on the pitch now. She's calling the play.
She's doing team huddles.
Yeah, exactly, man. She's leading the team huddle, man.
And when the guy tries doing the team huddle, you know what do you know what it looks like? It's like when Zinchenko was trying to do it against Southampton at home. You know when they drew 3-3 and that, and Odegaard's like, "Fuck off, man."
Bro, it's like when Thiago Silva joined Chelsea in 2020. Bro, he's the leader now. He's the captain, man. Let him do the team talk. He's been there and done it, bro. Now. bro. Hey, she was just in the Champions League final last year, man. She's been on that stage. She's been on the
Yep.
stage, man.
Now she's just doing international friendlies for Bants.
Bro, she only lost last year because the guy couldn't finish, man. Hey, and Neymar's hearing these stories and saying, "Hey, she's only my sister's only played for my club, man. So she's a Gerard, man.
She's
What he
Gerard.
said. She's a Gerard.
One cup, man. She just goes Gerard every time.
Neymar.
All that compilation music, bruv.
Bro, and also speaking of which, DDG, bro, a man like PK as well, calling him up. I'm sorry, man, you don't.
Man said pack it in.
What's crazy is if he didn't call PK, I doubt PK even tries to take it further with her. But
yeah,
you're calling up PK's making it his mission now. He's gonna, bro. What PK's gonna marry her now, just to spite now. Just out of spite.
That's just such a PK thing to do. That will go platinum on TikTok, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You're gonna have to hold that, man. You have to hold that from rapper to streamer to failing to get my appeals to PK humble. Hold that, man. UK's different.
You had a baby with Halle Berry.
Yeah. So you're trying to up that CV, man.
Bro, and to be fair, she's not even that bad. She's good, but not even the better sister. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Decision making, man.
Do you know what the problem is? Like, he thinks he can still be a big club player. Like, it's like Ashley Young when he left Man United. He's not trying to go back to Arsenal, bro. He's not trying to go to like Arsenal, Chelsea, whatever city. Like, he went to Everton, bro. He went to Villa.
No, but Halle Berry, she's not Man United. She is
like 2015 Man United, though. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Young was at 2015 Man United.
I think it's like oh, actually, this is actually perfect. I think it's like Rice. You're at West Ham. Like again, Halle Berry, she's decent, relatively big, but she's not, she's not her sister. She's not at Chelsea. Declan Rice won a trophy. He had a baby with her, and he thought he could go for bigger and better things. Went to Arsenal, Maya Mills.
Yeah.
But you're not winning trophies with her, man. You're not going to be a club legend.
Maya Mills is Arsenal. Oh, shit.
Hey,
she's active, but she ain't active. She had a trophy with her.
Yeah. Hey, drop the pride. Go back home, man. Apologize. Go back home, man. You can go back home.
Funny as well?
You can get the armband.
Yeah, you've got leverage as well. Your child prefers you over the mother.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen the video. You've seen the video. Hey, listen, you might get a bit of shit from the West Ham fans for like a year or two, maybe. But hey, it's cool. Go back. You come back a legend. You can win another Conference League or something, or a Carabao. You're cool, man. You're a legend. Mm-hmm.
Do a little interview with Mark Noble and talk about how much it means, and you're a West Ham fan from birth, and start showing pictures of you in a West Ham kit when you're like a 1-year-old. It's cool. People will step it up, man. We'll love it.
Even though he was a Chelsea fan growing up, it's crazy. It's like
Chelsea fan, you play for West Ham. You're now kissing the badge at Arsenal. Scary. The only thing left is Spurs.
I would throw up. I'd throw up. What you guys talking about? Man left for about 5 minutes. Basically, playing ball, if you know what I mean. It's basically the same thing. I'd cry if he came out. Do you know what we need to do? Yeah, listen, our best transfer announcement, in my opinion, was when Governor B did that thing for Mohamed Kudus. He did the rap for Kudus. That was hard at the time. That was cold. Another one was Paquetá on the top of the stadium, the Felipe Anderson one back in the day. I would take a pot of paper wrap over Declan Rice coming back home. I would take that. I need something like that. I need something like that for me. I need a little pot of paper, Declan Rice link up. But that's also the hip hop fan coming out of me as well. That's what I need the announcement to be. I don't want to. And the most boring one version you could do is do the fucking Kanye West homecoming song that everyone does when a player returns to their club. I've seen that happen too many times. Stop that. Chelsea did it for João Felix, for fuck's sake.
Which is
I remember
weird,
that.
bro. I don't think we
Yeah.
even did that for Lukaku.
I said, I'm coming home again when he was on loan. Fuck off, man. Because I predicted Chelsea were going to do that, bruv.
Declan Rice, go back home, man. Prodigal son, man. Go
Yeah.
back home. Hey, if you win a trophy in your first season, no one's going to care about what you did at Arsenal, man.
I wouldn't care anyway.
Mm.
I don't care now.
Exactly. Go back. West Ham. Listen, I'd say within a season, not even a season or two, bro. Midway through the season, you're getting the captaincy back, man. Who's the captain now?
Oh, yeah. Bowen.
Yeah,
so it might not.
Actually, no, probably Bowen. Yeah, fair. Bowen can keep it.
I know what Charlie's like. He'll give you the cut Alban straight back away, but it's still Jared Bowen.
Yeah, no, but Bowen can keep it. Bowen can keep it. Fair enough.
Yeah, let Bowen keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even hated. Like we just take the piss. It's online fans. Yeah, they're weird. They're weird.
Nah, it's not even that. It's Arsenal fans that think Declan Rice is hated.
Yeah.
It's because people
live their life online.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. They live their life online. So, to be fair, Bowen isn't the captain, but yeah, we don't have anyone else.
And plus, I think that's part of the... Bowen's, isn't he on like a fat contract as well?
Yeah. But it's also because he's probably the best representation of West Ham in terms of player, in terms of like leader by example type captain. I don't believe he should have been captain, but we didn't have anyone else.
Yeah, no, that's
Arsenal fans are bigger victims. This is facts as well. Like, listen, like all Arsenal fans that think Declan Rice is hated, you live your life on Twitter. Because even the chants we charted, yeah, like there's chants about his misses and stuff, but it's still banter. You got to understand West Ham fans. You don't understand West Ham. West Ham fans will go outrageous, but it's banter. But we'll use it as an atmosphere. That's what we do.
Well, Arsenal fans are like, well, Newcastle won the Carabao Cup, and Arsenal fans made it about themselves. I'm like,
yeah, bro. Did you see that tweet about the Isak celebration and that? Like, where they're talking about, if Arsenal did that, we'd be called cringy. How have you managed to make it about you, bruv? It's not about you.
Bro, what? So you're saying if Isak scored basically the winning goal in a cup final for Arsenal, we'd call it cringy. Wow.
And people would be like, listen, people, the reason why people, like, I didn't care about the Lewis Skelly celebration, yeah? Because I would have been much worse. I would have recreated Adebayor celebration and gone to the City fans to do that. I would have got it even worse. I would have been much worse than what Lewis Skelly did, yeah? But the reason why some people have also criticised it is because it's a young kid doing it against a treble-winning team in a league game where it didn't mean anything. But if you do it in a cup final, nobody cares.
And that's what Arsenal fans don't understand. They think it's because they're trying to do the whole race card, though. It's not about race. It's because as good as he is, like you shouldn't really be doing that against Man City, especially when you haven't won anything. If he had done it and Arsenal say went on to win the league or they go on to win the Champions League, then you know what? Fairs.
Yeah.
Fairs. You back the chat. Maybe you score in the final or you assist in the final. You back the chat, but like if you do it and you don't back your chat, you have a right to get criticized. You know.
It's true.
You can't. People can't do the whole child of God gimmick like they do at Saka and Skelly now.
No, they can't.
Bro, Saka wouldn't have done that. Saka can still have the child of God gimmick. Skelly, you're the spawn of the devil now, mate. Hold that, man.
Yep. Listen, you got to make your bed light. He's clearly up for it. He's clearly can take criticism, and all that. Like he's that's a good thing. He's got good mentality in that. But what my only thing is, don't think you've made it right now. Don't you think you've made it straight away just because you're getting all this attention? That's the only thing I will say. Because you see Wanyeri, I don't hear peep. I don't hear a peep from Wanyeri. He's also come through Arsenal, but I don't hear anything from Wanyeri. He just gets on with it. I kind of feel sorry for him because he's at Arsenal. He's so talented, but you're at Arsenal, lad. Like, listen, you should be playing over Odegaard in your actual position under a good manager.
Wanyeri, I know you're at a big club, quote
Hmm.
unquote, but drop the pride and go West Ham, man.
Hey, Wanyeri under Potter.
Drop the pride.
He played you in the right position, bro.
Bowen just become a number 9 now. Wanyeri on the right, just become a number 9. Kudus, Arsenal, 100 mil.
I'd swap tomorrow.
Or would you want 100 mil for Kudus, or let's say 50 plus Wanyeri?
50 plus Wanyeri. I'd swap. I'd do 50 Wanyeri any day. Bro, I'd pay. If Kudus keeps playing the way he's playing, I'd pay him to fuck off.
Bro, he'd pay Arsenal 50 mil for
Wanyeri. I don't have the piece in it, but I'll find it somehow. Bowen's gonna write Ethan down the middle.
Bowen,
yeah. Play Ethan in a 10, get a proper 9.
I don't think Ethan's a 10 though. I think he's someone who drifts in to create as opposed to starts in the middle.
Like Palmer.
Yeah. I think that's what he's
fair. But we play 2 10s though. It's like kind of like Potter eventually want to play 2 10s, so like it kind of work. Yeah. Okay, raise your hand if you was late to the Kudus. Okay, sorry, Charlie. I wanted to give him a bit of a blight.
He's always been Kudus' shit.
No, but it was basically under he was saying it to me under Lopetegui and stuff as well. Like it was about the back end of Lopetegui's reign. I wanted to give him more of a blight because wide left and all that, but bro, even in his actual position, some of the shit he's been doing in his actual position under an actual coach, by the way. That's when I'm like, okay, you can't keep getting away with this because it's not like he's having one good game and then 10 shit games. He's not having a good game. He's not having a. At that point, you got to start blaming yourself. That's why I'm going in on every player. Nah, he wasn't like this last season. He wasn't. But do you know what I generally think it is? Not only is he better on transition, because listen, he was good in possession in the Eredivisie, but he's not good in possession in the Premier League. In the Premier League, he's not. In a Premier League, he's a transition player. He likes running into space. But also, there's your breakthrough season into the Premier League when you got something to prove. Because he's played under 2 coaches he didn't get along with in Moyes and Lopetegui. He fell out with both of them. But also now he's at Potter where it's like, the season's kind of done. We've got nothing to play for sort of thing. His mentality has dropped. He's kind of, and the problem, if he would actually had a proper mentality, he would be like last season where he's shielding everyone off. His willingness to get the ball, to keep the ball would still be there. But he's letting it happen to him. The mentality is poor. And I didn't believe in the whole, it's his character and all that, because he's not that kind of guy to like, well, obviously he's lashed out, but he doesn't always show it sort of thing visibly. But when I'm watching you week in, week out, every time you're getting the ball, you're getting tackled like never before, like I've never seen you. You got the ball a lot more. I get you sometimes you get tripled up on, but Bowen gets tripled up on. Bowen gets out of the situations, and people don't think Bowen is techie because they're fucking stupid and they don't watch West Ham. But Kudus, and there's a high expectation. People think Kudus is better than Bowen because of what he's meant to be. If you watch West Ham, he's not that good. He's not that good. Do I think he's shit? I don't think he's shit. Do I think he can do good for a very good transition team? Yes, I do. Not as a starter, as a squad player at best. However, I don't go this because when Charlie has an opinion, he likes to go very overboard. Yeah. I don't think he's a worse version of Doku. I don't rate Doku at all. But however, the way Kudus is playing, he's playing worse than Doku right now. He's playing worse than Doku. And his Doku will give you a 0.5% spot. I don't rate Doku, but that's what he's doing for Man City right now. He's giving you some form of pace. Kudus is not giving me a burst of pace. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything of note where I can give him credit. I don't rate Charlie. I don't rate Doku, man. Nah, I don't.
Is it? So Kudus is who people think So Kudus is what people think Bowen is, and Bowen is what people think Kudus is.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because put it this way, I know Brian and Mbeumo's good, yeah. I'm not trying to hear Bowen and Mbeumo talks. I'm not trying to hear it. The reason why I'm not trying to hear it is because Bowen has been doing this. but also
for longer. Yeah,
Bowen has shown himself in big games. We cannot compare Bowen and Mbeumo. I'm sorry, he's a very good player, Mbeumo, but also Bowen's more consistent within like Mbeumo's like patchy when he's scoring. Bowen is not patchy when in performances and scoring. He'll always rise when you need him. And Mbeumo will rise when it's 2-0, 3-0. It's 2-0, 3-0. Mbeumo's like sometimes he does open the score, but a lot of his goals are still 2-0, 3-0. Bowen is not that. Bowen is the goals.
yeah.
He is
No,
the
actually,
goals.
I hear that. But that's also because Bowen, like, and Bemo plays in part of an attack where it's not just him. He has Wissa, Damsgaard, Shad. Whereas
Yeah,
Bowen, it's literally just him in that attack.
that's true.
So he
But
has
he
to
but
perform.
I don't think Mbeumo can take that one man responsibility. He's always had someone next to him. Even though Brentford are less spending team than West Ham, he's always had someone next to him. Bowen has never
Yeah,
had anyone next to him off note.
true. Yeah.
Never. Like I love Antonio, but that's Antonio over like back into his career. I know
Yeah.
Charlie loves Pablo Fornals. I don't rate Pablo Fornals that much for me to put him up there. I don't think he's a terrible player. I just thought he's heavily overrated by our fans. He had to put up with Ben Rama. Ben Rama's shocking. Listen, I love Ben Rama for the goal with the Conference League, but he's shocking player. Listen, I
No, I hear
believed in Ben
that.
Rama, but like, come on, Bowen's never played with anyone of note.
I hear that because I rate Buemo. I actually was last year telling people that Tony's not the best player in that Brentford team. It's in Buemo.
Yeah,
The forward people
yeah,
should be buying is in Buemo. I've been
yeah.
saying that. But however, Bowen, I also rate Bowen. Like I think I say Bowen is like a poor man Salah, just in terms of being inevitable when it comes to goals from the right hand side.
Mm.
Goals,
And
assists, he turns up when you need him to. I
yeah,
rate Bowen. I rate Bowen.
and to be honest, I'm not even judging because people know me. Yeah, I'm not biased towards anyone at West Ham. I've
Yeah.
never been do the whole tribalism shit. Yeah, but me and Charlie have discussed this before in the chat. Bowen could do everything Saka could do. Everything Saka could do, Bowen could do. Literally everything. I'm just putting it out there. But we should be putting him in conversations with Saka. If not,
Um,
I'm just
yeah.
putting it out
Also,
there.
people because he plays for West Ham, and
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal's Arsenal and stuff, and Arsenal fans, people would never accept that convo.
Yeah,
Would never accept that convo because you can say,
never.
"Oh, Saka's been doing it for like 3-4 years. He's challenging. He's England's best player." People will say, whereas Bowen doesn't play for England really. He still plays
Yeah,
for West Ham.
yeah.
But then again, you can say, well, he's won a trophy and he's actually performed in it and turned up. So
Mm-hmm. And also, like, people will only, when people mention England, they'll always use the argument of because Bowen played a couple of friendlies in his first, like, England call up where he didn't do particularly well. It wasn't terrible, but it was basically that was peak Saka versus Bowen conversations in the 22-23 season, I think it was, where he
yeah.
got England call up. Even that, no, it actually might have been the season before when they got top four. West Ham fans and Arsenal fans were arguing about Saka Bowen then. And because Bowen like didn't perform that well for 2 England games under Southgate, um, he gets called shit and all that, and then Bowen bounced back and scored
Yeah.
in the next season, scored in that final.
I don't like, yeah, because he wasn't good in those 2 games, Bowen. But like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen Palmer going into the Euros when he played the 2 friendly games before the Euros. He wasn't that good either, Palmer.
Even under Carsley as
So
well. Did you watch?
yeah,
Did you watch
so
that? I was at that Greece game. Palmer was shocking.
mhm.
Bellingham
So
was
like,
shocking.
I've seen some players like sometimes for England. I don't know. Just depends on how you're playing on the day and the players around you. Like,
Mm,
I don't think it's like it's not really an indictment on Bowman. He's quality. He is quality.
yeah. Because in that case, Bellingham shit. Bellingham is shouldn't be playing for Real Madrid. Phil Foden shouldn't have a career. Like these men are all shit for England. Like there was only 5 players rose for England in the Euros like that. Konza for 1 game, Gay and Stones because they actually defended. They did their job. Saka and Kobe Mainoo when he came on. Everyone else was shit. Trippier was shit. Walker was shit. Bellingham, Foden, Rice, Kane, Palmer, Watkins when they came on. They were good. We needed them like earlier on, but there was barely anyone that rose for England. It wasn't the big name players. So if we're
I
going off
always
England
said,
logic, where was your guys in the Euros? Like where
I always
was
say for
Foden?
England, right? If you're gonna play Kane, doing this like where he drops in as a false nine, then you have to do what Liverpool did with Klopp. You need, if he's gonna be that like Firmino thing, because that's what he just wants to do, then you need
Mhm.
Mane and Salah either side. I personally just play Bowen and Gordon. At least one of them have to play, if not two, or play
Oh,
Rashford as well, or someone in there. Or I know Sterling's done now, but like if you're talking about a year or two ago, you play a Sterling, you play one of
yeah.
those four either side, someone who's going to run into that space and get
Mm.
goals. You play maybe a Bellingham in the 10, like a Deli Ali, who's going to again occupy the spaces and score goals. Because
Mm.
people complain about Kane dropping deep, but Kane's not a problem. The problem is you have no one else that's going to occupy the spaces. Because Foden wants to drop in and play on the ball. Saka just wants to stay wide. You have
Yeah.
no one going to occupy spaces. You need to play players that, and that's why I say about England, pick the right guys around them. Don't just pick the names of Saka has to play, Foden has to play, Palmer has
Yeah.
to. They don't have to play. Play the right system.
Yeah. Because I like listen, I'm being fair. I actually like Saka, yeah. And I do think in the tournament, as much as he wasn't his best either, he was rising when England needed him to. Bellingham, Foden, and Kane weren't. Like at least out of all the big four, he was the one that was actually like putting himself out there. I've been saying that Gordon not getting like a single start is a disgrace. Water not getting a single minute is a disgrace. We had Trippier at left back that said it all. But also, what Bowen has over Saka as well. We're talking about the wingers we just talked about there. Wingers that can stretch the play by running in behind. Saka doesn't run in behind. Bowen does. I know it's not the. I know it's a system thing as well, but Bowen runs in behind as his natural game. His ability to run it behind and finish, like it, bro, it's so natural to him. It's so natural to him. He's more of the, Salah mold in a sense in terms of that, but it's not like Bowen is just a stat merchant either. But even for all the stat merchants, how about this? I'll give a hot take. If people want a positive West Ham hot take, here it is. I think Bowen gets more goals than Saka next season. How about that?
What?
I think Bowen gets more goals than Saka next season. Both fully fit, he gets more goals. If neither of them could get a major injury, he gets more goals.
But you know, Arsenal fans are going to say, "Well, Saka is just coming back from his major injury." That's the
He's
excuse.
gonna have a preseason. No excuses.
Yeah, but that you're talking to Arsenal fans. That's the excuse.
Yeah. Well, hold that. Listen, you don't like. I don't just go off goals and assists and all that. But if we want to go with goals and assists, let's go goals and assists. Bowen will get more goals next season than Saka. We should have an improved attack, and regardless of whether we do or not, Bowen will still rise regardless. So you ain't gonna hear an excuse from me. If he doesn't, cool, whatever. I don't care. But he will. He will get more goals. Big up to Dan as well. Like people want a positive West Ham take. There you go, Jared Bowen. Like you can't get any more positive at West Ham than Jared Bowen. Like that's the biggest positive at West Ham for the past 5 years. So there you go.
Bowen with more
Saka hype.
goals than Saka. Just
Yeah.
goals or goals and assists?
Goals. I'm already saying goals. I don't care about assists.
Yeah, but that's what these Arsenal fans will go and say. Oh, he has more
I
goals.
think Saka takes corners, bruv.
He does.
So there you go. Set piece coach and all that. Where's the set piece coach? Exactly. Yeah, Bowen will definitely get more goals than Saka next season. See, like, come on, West Ham Hive. Come
More
on, you
goals
got to
than
back me
Saka.
on this one.
Do I? What have been their goal outputs the last few seasons in comparison to each other?
Oh fuck it, let's have a look. Let me go and play a comparison.
Because I don't know, is it actually a fair?
Definitely fair. If both players like as I said, if both players are fit, they don't get neither of them get a major injury. I think Bowen will score more than Saka.
No, what I mean fair is in like if it's like if the difference because Bowen's usually up there for top goal scorers, like top like 5, 6. So
Yeah,
maybe.
I know he's had more appearances than him this season, but he's got more. He's got 2 more than Saka this season, whilst playing for a 15th place West Ham team. He's played 9 more games than Saka. He scored 2 more goals. Last season, Bowen scored 16 goals. Saka scored 16 goals. They both scored the same amount. Saka takes penalty. Well, they both take penalties at times, I guess, but Saka more so than Bowen. The previous season before that, Bowen scored 6. Saka scored 14, so fair enough. But Bowen didn't have a great start to that first season in that Conference League season. 21-22, Bowen scored 12. Saka scored 11. It's not that far off. Apart from, funny enough, that Conference League season, it is not that far off. Like, it's not the most outrageous take. Like, it's quite simple. It's quite simple.
I mean, Bowen didn't have the best of seasons, but he still turned up when it mattered to win the Conference League. So,
yeah. And the 21-22 season, he scored more than Saka. He scored 1 more than Saka in 2 less games. So there you go. Told you boys Bowen would be on fire against Arsenal the other week and score. I said we would get something out of that game. You did. You did say that. You did. I'm happy you did. Because I didn't know where the goals were coming from.
I also said that West Ham will get something. But,
yeah,
the West Ham fan didn't want to believe me.
No, I never believe. So
okay, so how much of a difference do you think will be in terms of goals?
It won't be that much. It'll be like 1 or 2, but it'll still be more. Like I'm not being like, I'm not a gal. I'm not like, I don't know who else, like toxic positive man. Like 5-10 more goals than Saka and all that. Listen, if Saka gets an injury, I'll call off the bet. It's calm. And because it's Arteta. Arteta will cause Saka to get another injury probably. But I think if both are fully fit, then Bowen will score more.
Now, Mike's clip this, man, and save this. Next season, when Bowen scores in the second game against Arsenal, and he ends Arsenal's season, just bring this up.
Yep. That's what I'm doing, bro. That's what I'm doing. I don't think you understand. I don't think people understand. Like, if you're a stat merchant, you fucked it completely. I don't know. Most of you Arsenal man are stat merchants. You've fucked your arguments completely because you don't know that these non-big 6 players are here. They're here and people can't even chat about pressure and all that because you man don't thrive under pressure. You man thrive at Southampton away. We thrive at every occasion. Yeah.
West Ham have won a European trophy, bro. What about pressure?
Yeah. I was talking about pressure. I don't feel pressure. Quite simple as that.
I was talking about pressure. Bowen's the only reason West Ham are not relegated this season. West Ham should be in a relegation battle with Man United and Leicester.
You know, they talk about Bruno was that Man United, then it'd be 19th, bro. Imagine Bowen was that West Ham, bro.
Bro, Mike should be doing the whole we're fucking 15th. We're 15th. We're 5 points away from relegation. We're closer to the bottom than the top. We ain't winning Conference League.
You know, if we had Lopetegui still, I would have recreated that video by now. You know, I would have recreated that video by now.
What?
We are 15th.
We're 15th.
We are 15th.
Oh yeah, I would have. If we had Poch again. Actually, no, we were never 15th, but Poch last year. I don't think so. The lowest we were was like 12 to 13. But yeah, bro. Hey. We ain't winning Europa. That's what I need, bro. I need Man United to get knocked out when they're 15th.
Oh my days. They're probably not going to reach that anymore. That's the problem.
Yeah, they're on the run of form.
Yeah.
We're fucking 15th.
We're fucking 15th.
We're 15th, so we're 15th. Well, 5 points away from relegation.
Camera just pans the way he's standing.
Bro, they did Zah dirty every fan can, man. Every
Zah's a good sport, man, because he got done dirty every single fan camp.
Bro, whenever that clip, whenever I watch it back, Zal looks so like scared. True snatches the mic, and Zal's like,
You know, every time he's about to say something, he's just shaking. He's like, but troops,
Yeah.
like. Arsenal can't sing Champions League.
You're not proving my point. We're fucking 50.
If a girl supports Arsenal, would you date her? Well, this is basically the equivalent of she's a 10, but she supports Arsenal. That's what you're basically asking me.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe.
Depends how
Wait, it depends. Is she a gal type Arsenal fan, or is she like a more level headed type Arsenal fan?
Yeah, but if she's delusional, it might be easy. So,
I mean, if I started a YouTube channel, it would be very easy. Content would be tough.
No, if she's delusional, it might be easy.
What do you mean? Why would it be easier?
Get with her. Sell her the dream, man.
Trust the process.
Hey, and if she's jealous. Oh, my friends, you know, their boyfriends are taking her to, you know, Mykonos and Turks. Hey, trust the process, man. Rome will be built in a day. They've got a 115 charge coming. I'm only in phase 2. She'll believe it, man. She'll believe the lies.
Oh, they would trust the process.
Hey, I wasn't backed by anyone in January. in January.
Because like that would be like, because that could be hell. It could be, but depending on the type of fan she is. Like, I know obviously there's been a couple, like we were just talking about Troops. Like, he's literally married to a Tottenham fan. But they've got that type of banter where they could like properly get along.
And plus his children are Arsenal fans. So.
Yeah, he's taken over, bro. He's like, no, we're not doing that round here.
Which,
because he's probably more passionate about football than she is, though.
Yeah, but to be fair, they're both suffering. So like,
I think I would, but it also kind of just I don't know. Do you know when like there's some football fans here, just in general, men or women, that their personality through their footballing takes translates through their actual life.
Yeah,
like with how they see life. There's a lot of football fans on there like that on the internet, but if it wasn't like that, if it was just them being, even if it was just them being delusional football, I think I can put up with that. If you're calm, because I wouldn't be with you otherwise. I wouldn't be with you otherwise if you're moving mad.
She's telling you that the only PM that I trust is Boris Johnson. Hey, Boris Johnson wasn't backed in January.
Give Starmer time, you know.
Yeah, give him time. Give him time.
What phase is he in? How much he spent?
Hey, you have Putin's in phase 12. Putin's in phase 12.
Putin's Simeone.
Hey, no. Putin's Pep. Hey, no one can beat Putin. No one can beat Putin.
Who we get then that's better than Putin? Who do you want? Who do you want in the job then?
Yeah, who do you want that's better than Putin? Who do you want? while there's Trump's unavailable. And now Trump might be, hey, Trump in 4 years he's gonna end up leaving the USA. Trump's available.
If give Trump the money he wants, yeah, and watch him say yes.
Trump's been manager of USA twice and still won more. Trump's won 2 Champions League. Hey, no, but it's fair. Trump's winning with a split dressing room in USA. It's got a split dressing room. It's still winning. So hey,
Oh, oh, my stomach, bro.
Kim Jong Un and Simeone. Oh my
That
god.
is so true, you know. That's perfect, Yasu.
Kim Jong Un. What? So
He
you're
is the
saying
most symbiotic politician, bro.
sack Starmer in the summer and get Kim Jong Un?
Give it to Kim Jong Un, mate. Give the keys to Kim. Give the keys to Kim.
Hey, if you say someone, hey, Kim Jong Un's competing with Putin on a shoestring budget. Kim Jong Un's competing with Putin and Trump on a shoestring budget. I hear it, man. I hear it.
Starmer's got $1 billion in phase 2. What's his excuse?
What's his excuse? Just read
Like,
this. Wow.
what the fuck, man?
Ah.
So what phase is Kim Jong Un in? Bro, he came back to life. You can't. Like, he's past phases, bro.
And who is the Actually, let me not mention that country. Never mind.
Yeah. I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Bro's getting bullied.
Let's get bullied.
Bro's like Andre Villas-Boas, bro.
Nah,
He's
Boris was
Villas-Boas.
Ollie. Boris was Ollie.
Boris was Ollie.
Yeah, it was vibes. It started off as vibes, but hey, you got the job, but on a
On
technicality,
the technicality.
by a legend that recommended you. Yeah, Kim Jong Un's experience, man.
My days.
God.
So what's one football team where if a girl supports them, you won't date her? Do you know what? I honestly, as I said earlier, I don't think it would matter unless it more would depend if their football personality translates into their personality outside of football, where they're just, if they were delusional in football, they're like delusional in life. They're very like unrealistic takes in both areas, sort of thing. Where if they're grounded in life but they're just delusional in football, I can put up with that. I wouldn't care. I don't even know if I actually know if I want my future woman to be into football like that. But I don't think it matters even if it was like Millwall, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal. I don't think it matters for me. As long as I don't have to go games with her, it's fine.
Nah, I don't. I think it's a preference of her for her not to be in the football because,
Yeah,
bro, remember what you said on AFTV? My mom's Wenger in. Is she mad?
yeah, is she mad?
Imagine having to say that.
Oh my.
Bro, imagine fighting with your missus because she backed Lopetegui. Lopetegui should have been given time.
Would it better if we supported the same club or different club? I don't know, you know.
Chelsea fan, bro. She was a Chelsea fan. If she was proper Chelsea. Bro, no.
Hey, if she does what that fucking CB thing where he pissed her off.
Yeah.
She walks out on the anniversary because Chelsea lost the previous day.
If your pot was one of Pochin, nah, bro. These Pochiners cannot have a rational conversation. It's crazy. Bro, Pochiners may be worse than the Fat Frank files, man. Back in like 2019 to 2021, when I was like the only one really in the fan base who was against Lampard, and I was fighting against these guys, and I was getting abuse, bro. These Pochiners are worse. I don't get why. Really don't get why, man. You're a but you're a West Ham fan. You don't count, man.
Fuck's sake. Like, the joke is though. Like, I will say though, now that I think about it, as much as it doesn't matter to an extent, your football takes. If like I was thinking about when you said about Lopetegui India, if I was having a conversation with like my woman and she was like Lopetegui this and that, you can't be like a sane person like in life and think that. But if you manage to keep those two personalities separate, we can allow it. But if like anyone that was Lopetegui in genuinely has about 2 chromosomes, like genuinely.
Nah,
Like
but
I'm
like
not
what I
taking
mean
it.
is like if you guys have very drastic footballing opinions and stuff,
Yeah.
like, it's interesting because like I don't mind like debating and stuff or having conversations and stuff with people, but it's like
Mm.
if we have to debate like the same because if we're watching football and forgot to debate the same things like every day and we're having arguments about um like Pochin or Pochao or like um if they've got if they're like Igal where they genuinely believe their opinions as well,
Hmm.
like Declan Rice is better than like Kamavinga or like um let's not talk about Champions Leagues. Like I'm like nah man. I'm like all right. Well nah. And if she's like that in real life as well, she's managed to delude people into thinking that you're married. You've been dating for like a month.
Oh my god. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if it translates into your actual life, then it's fucked.
Mm.
But I don't. Do you know what it is? How many football fans do you know? Just forget, like, even just women or just like girlfriends or whatever. Yeah, just in general. How many people do you know that are football fans that like their whole personality translates through that to their life? Because I don't. I like to think for me, my
Mm.
personality from football doesn't actually translate to my life necessarily. Even though like to think I have a good logical take on football.
Your
I know
personality
football.
for football doesn't translate into your life. Um,
Like as in like they don't have like a similar like you know what I mean with like similar takes or whatever, like or
mm,
they don't take the same mentality into their actual life.
um, I do. I try and take like a logical perspective on things in life.
Yeah.
So I'm like that in football.
Yeah, sure, yeah, to be fair. Yeah, no, yeah, to be fair, like but does everyone do that? Like I don't know.
But
I don't know how many most
most
people are
people
just
look at
emotional in
football,
football.
yeah, yeah, which is fine if you like, because that's what a fan is supposed to be. So that's fine. But like, if we're trying to have an actual conversation and you're still trying to look at things from emotion
Yeah.
or just do the whole like banter thing because you're
Mm.
salty, then like we can't have an actual conversation.
No, yeah, no.
Because then I'm just gonna troll you and I'm gonna make things worse. So I know what I'm like. So I just rather not have a conversation.
Yeah, honestly. That's the Joe discovered. That's the problem with me with this YouTube thing, yeah. I'd rate the people that can constantly have the willingness and desire to debate. Because you see me, yeah, you see when I've heard the same opinion being said a million times, but I don't agree, especially on my club. Like
Mm,
specifically on my club, I can take it with other clubs, but when it's my club and I'm like, I know you don't watch West Ham, so I can't be asked to debate with you, sort of thing. That
mm,
I can't have that on YouTube because people want to see conversation, you want to see people debate and stuff. But if I'm being 100% honest, if it was me, I would just be like, okay, mate, the thumbs up, move to the next topic. I
I,
really can't be asked sometimes. Like,
I don't mind it. It's fine like we have different opinions on something, but like
mm,
we're talk or even if it's debating, you give your opinion, I give mine, and then we give counterpoints or whatever. And even if we don't agree, but at least like if I'm having an actual conversation, I want to try and understand where you're coming from. So like when it comes to like Igal and Tony, they're two
yeah,
of the very few Arsenal fans with like delusional opinions that I'll
mm,
actually want to listen to what they're saying because
yeah, sure,
at least you actually mean what you say. So at least so for me, it's actually worthwhile listening to what you're saying to see if like um not even that necessarily makes sense, but like to understand your logic and to see if you're
yeah,
actually being consistent with it, you know? But like
yeah,
when you're on like being on shows with like Tony and Igal, and most people like won't listen, which is fair because they're being delusional. I would just want to banter, and it's like that's for me when it makes it harder to have conversations. Because like I'm trying to have an actual
Yeah.
conversation, and other
Mhm.
people are just answering, and then
Mhm.
Tony or a gal will then respond, like will get triggered and respond, and I'm like, yeah, ignore what they're saying. Let's have an actual conversation so I can know what you're saying, bro. 'Cause it doesn't.
Do you know what I was on Tony's channel before the Arsenal West Ham game. It was on the Monday in that
Oh,
week
for a
before. He
preview.
invited me. Yeah, he invited me onto his channel,
Oh,
and
nice.
obviously I've seen Tony before. Like I've watched
Mhm.
Sarcasm City TV and stuff, so I know what Tony's like to a degree. And the difference is with me debating with Tony, he'll have a willingness to hear you out because when he's asking me about my club specifically and what I think of Arsenal, and what I think of West Ham, and he's like, but this happened and this happened. He'll throw a counterpoint, but at least he's willing to hear me out and he will listen to the point. Whereas if I'm, for example, if my introduction to you to bare people is like, I'm hearing the same opinion I've heard throughout the media, through other delusional West Ham fans, through other fans that don't watch West Ham but like to give their opinion on West Ham and stuff like that. And I'm like, I know you don't watch West Ham. There's kind of no point me having a conversation because they've already made their mind up about my club without them watching. So me trying to debate you, with me watching my club week in week out, compared to you that doesn't watch my club only when it's on Sky, TNT, against a Big Six club, etc. Very hard to have a conversation with, very hard to debate with, because even though I know I'm right in this sense, they're not going to hear it because it's a bit different dynamic anyway. But I'm honestly on YouTube. It's like sometimes like okay, like either let me land my point or we're not going to have this debate, sort of thing. Like, I can't be bothered to have this debate over and over again with bare people when I've heard it so many times. I the ability, like if it was a real life conversation, I would just be like, okay, yeah, cool, we disagree, blah blah blah. I'm not. I don't have the energy to constantly debate the same things over and over again when it comes to my club because I know half these people that are debating don't watch West Ham United. Like I can't debate it out nowhere. I don't know if I would survive. I think I'd go. I think I'd just start shouting like, "What the actual fuck am I hearing?" and stuff like that. But shout out to Gal. He seems like a nice guy, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I wouldn't survive. So justice for Tony. Prime. If we move stadiums, do we still call it Stamford Bridge? Probably not, though. Probably change it.
We don't own the name of like the club and stuff. I think the pitch
What
owners.
was it
So
pitch owners? Oh yeah, you
yeah.
guys got pitch owners. They're about
Mm-hmm.
like 80.
Mm-hmm. They're either 80 or they're people like Rory and Minerals and them, man. So
Justice for Rory, man. He was in EastEnders.
he's a fucking actor, man. He doesn't care, man.
Man, he's got his own dad pod.
Yeah, with Spencer, which I haven't listened to the pod yet, even though I'm subscribed to the YouTube channel. But I have seen the clips that have gone on online.
Mm.
Did you not? Have you seen the clips?
No. I've not seen a
There's
single
one.
clip.
There's a clip. I think the latest one where Alex was like she was a guest on the show and she wanted to tell a story. Something about like her and Spencer. I think a story of
Yeah.
maybe when they got back together or something or whatever. And Spencer didn't want the story told, and he like basically stormed off. So I don't know.
That's Spencer storming off. He ain't been that angry since Jeremy Lynch, bro.
Oh, that bro, that's a story. They went. I don't know what happened between him and Jeremy Lynch.
You don't know what happened?
No.
So, do you know about the Wembley Cup and that? So the last ever Wembley Cup, they obviously did like a five-a-side. Well, not five-a-side, but like a mini tournament before the tournament, sort of thing to like see who you face and stuff. With when they had their YouTube teams, so like True Geordie and Will and Lee had their own team, F2 had their own team, Cal Freezy had his own team, and Spencer had hashtag. And apparently Jeremy Lynch was being like they were all unprofessional anyway. Like they were delaying all the times of the video shoots and stuff, but also I think they were just kept complaining about behind the scenes and kept being like, because Jeremy Lynch is like a different person off camera, so he's very egotistical, very like numbers based. I've got more numbers than you, sort of person, sort of off camera. But obviously nobody knows that because everyone like F2's fans are just kids, so they just see Swaz Tekers hit the crossbar and all that. But Jeremy Lynch is a bit more than that. Like he's just very braggadocious off camera and stuff, very like up himself. And when it got to the actual day and stuff, obviously he was apparently bad mouthing them in group chats. He was trying to fight Stephen Tries and all that. Trying to fight that EXO a lot because Stephen Tries made a jokey diss track, just roasting as Stephen Tries does, makes jokes. He's a comedian. One of the man, you know that man like Hacks guy, he threatened to stab him on the on the Wembley pitch, like and all that. I think it's also because like they called a game early. The referee called a game 2 minutes before it ended when F2 were losing to EXO, and the ref did it because the F2 he just didn't like the F2. But they were complaining because it was 2 minutes early and all that. They made a whole big deal about it and they refused to carry on the shoot for like an hour. Over a
that part I know. That part I know. I'm
yeah.
carry on the shoot. Okay.
But he's apparently very like that very mad off camera and shit. Like he's like that to a lot of people. Apparently, like everyone has stories about him. Everyone knows about the fucking I'm the best on the ball Arsenal player and all that. And the way Fabrice Muamba of all people had to diffuse that story. Who was his friend, by the way.
Yeah, but because you have a lot of kids and like no one's fact checking it, you can get away with that. Bro, like he was in a team with like Fabregas and them, man, right? Was he even in the academy?
Who? Lynch?
Yeah.
No. It was just a trials and got released, I think.
So you're not even in the academy?
No, I don't think he was in the academy. Because remember said he wasn't there.
So why is he? I thought he was there, but like he just wasn't actually that good. But he actually wasn't even there at all.
No, Muramba said he knows everyone from his group, his age group, and the age group below. And I think Jeremy Lynch is the age group below.
Yeah.
And he said he knows every single person. He's in contact with every one of them. Jeremy Lynch wasn't there. And he is his friend. He's Jeremy Lynch's friend. He is friends with him, but obviously through like content and stuff, like not through Arsenal. Like Fabregas is like, yeah, I remember Jezza. Like, and to be honest, yeah, I do think I'll give him a bit of slack. Yeah, I do think when he did say the on the ball, off the ball, it sounded sarcastic at the time. I'll give you the blight. But you see everything else, everything, bro, you can't hide that.
Yeah,
you can't hide that shit, bro.
I mean, the thing is, though, he's so good on the ball that you could probably he can get away with saying it. That's the thing. He's so good on the ball.
That's because his fan base as well, like 12-year-old kids will be like, yeah, he's really good on the ball when there's so many takes. There's so many, he can hit the crossbar in the 50th take. He must be good. He could play with Omri.
He could play with Omri.
Like, that's what they're thinking. That's what they're thinking. Because the best on the ball, including the first team, is including that Invincibles team. That's crazy.
What, they would have won a Champions League if Jeremy was there. I hear
it. Jeremy would have scored against Barcelona, you know.
Yeah, play Henry at left wing and Jeremy Lynch up top.
I happen to move Henry for Big Jezza, you know. That's crazy.
Yep, facts, man. Bro, there's a new king in town, man. Henry moved aside. Henry had to play left wing at Barcelona. Why can't he play left wing for Jeremy Lynch? Don't blame me, sure.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Man.
What about Billy Wingrove and Jeremy Lynch, you know? They didn't even like each other off camera for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Business is business, man.
Business is business.
Like the funny thing is, like they never talked about it ever. Like they're that like they're that PR guys. Like they're just business, brand. Yeah, that they just naturally drifted off. They didn't need an explanation because everyone knew. Because every other YouTuber told the story. They didn't
Yeah, but
have
I
to.
mean, it makes sense though. Like, just keep making your money.
Yeah, it's true. You don't
You're
even
the
have to talk about it.
you're the F2, not the F divorce.
They were still uploading videos on the channel, yeah, but it was always Billy Wingrove and someone and Joe Millinger someone in separate videos. Still making money off the brand. Like you can come to a mutual agreement like that. They know just not to fuck up the bag.
Facts, man.
I hear
They stay together for the kids, man. That's what you should do.
it. And then they built their own separate families. So fair play.
Yeah, hey,
Jeremy,
hey, DDG. That's how you do it, bro.
that's how you break up someone amicably, you know.
Listen, Danny Aaron's take note, man. You'll need it in a few years.
Oh my god. Hey, that's an 18-month healing process, bro.
18-month healing process. Bro, you're healing while she's on.
Nah, finish that sentence.
Well, you're oh, Max is gonna clip this.
No, I want to know what you're gonna say.
She's healing while you're on channel 4.0 trying to hook up with the next 21-year-old.
While you're trying to move to Adiola.
You're trying to move to you're trying to move to Melrose. And she's trying to move to Billy the Goat.
What the?
He's the first person I can think of that's actually young. So.
That's true. He's he's my age.
Yeah,
Like,
or what? She's trying to move to Cole or something. You see her trying to move to Cole or Madwick or them, man. He's coming back to the football league, man. He's coming back home. He's coming back home. And she already knows Cobham players, so why not? Man?
oh my days, yeah. Nah, do you know what it is? Nah. Okay, so the whole trick of like, because I've seen a CB clip of, man, like you said, man don't go to Poland and you can make a left-footed centre back and all that. So what do mixed race people do then? Do they just go after other mixed race people? They just got to go for their colour.
Like,
mixed race people. What do they? If you're already a mixed race, what do? You just got to go for other mixed race people to make a left-footed centre back. Hey.
Go for the left foot. Nah, it's not even just a left footed centre back. Look at Bellingham. You got Morgan Gibbs White.
And Morgan Rogers. Hey, that was basically the Spider-Man meme, bruv.
Listen, that you don't need to be left footed. Left footed just makes you ultra special. But just being right footed, as long as you're mixed race, taper fade, 16 years old. Listen, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, mixed race as well. Everyone rates him or rated him.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Reece James. I'm assuming he's mixed race. I don't know what his mother looks like. But
yeah.
I'm gonna assume. So listen, that's all I'm saying. You look at West Ham, pure, clean. Declan Rice, Ollie Scarles. Ben Johnson's an outlier, but because he's, Finish a sentence, Max.
You got no. That's not why I hate Ben Johnson. That's not why I hate Ben Johnson.
Hey,
don't do that.
That's why he hates Ben Johnson.
Don't do that. And by the way, saying pure and clean before saying Ollie Scarles and Declan Rice is crazy. Pure and clean is crazy. At West Ham, it's pure and clean.
That's why he hates. That's why he hates Ben Johnson, man.
No, don't do that because I know Brexit Prime is like 1 minute away from that.
You're right. So Declan Rice can't play out of a press, but you rate him, but you don't rate Ben Johnson. Is it a colour thing?
Fuck off.
Is it a West Ham colour thing? Is it a blowing bubbles colour thing?
The blowing bubbles colour thing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is it an Upton Park color thing?
Oh, fuck off.
Is it a bowling ground color thing? Actually, did West Ham did West Ham change the stadium name?
No, our current stadium is called London Stadium, bro.
No. Bowling ground in Upton Park.
No, we didn't change it because it's dead, bro.
No. You guys had your last stadium was what, Upton Park, right?
Yeah.
And you guys used to play at the bowling ground.
Yeah, it's called the Bowling Ground, but it's Upton Park. It's like
It's the same
theatre
stadium.
dream. Bro, it's the same stadium. We
So
played
what's it
there
called?
forever.
What's it called?
Right, it's put it this way, Bowling Ground is like, you know what Man United calls like theatre dreams.
Oh,
It's the Bowling Ground because it's like the nickname.
why is it nicknamed the
Upton
bowling
Park
ground?
because Anne Boleyn. You know Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII and that. That was one of his wives.
One of the side chicks. Yeah.
Yeah, off of her head and all that.
Mm.
I
Fair.
don't remember which one he chopped off the head, but it's one of them in it. Yeah. So it's a nickname. It's like I don't know. Arsenal called it the carpet. Innit?
Okay. So you have like Spurs Stadium. You've got 3-point lane era.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have
Basically.
the Emirates is the carpet.
Mm. So the Bowling Ground nickname, but that's because of Henry VIII. I think they were based there. I think they were East. I'm not too sure.
I thought it was because you guys were blowing bubbles.
No, it's
I'm
not like
joking.
Blowing Ground.
I know. But that was a shit joke.
Why is it called the Blowing Ground, bro? It's not Maya Mills, bro.
The blowing ground is crazy. Maya Mills. Nah, I don't think she's got capped at the Upton Park. I don't think she was capped there.
She never went for an Eastman.
Nah, she couldn't. I don't think she can do a cold, wet, rainy night at Upton Park. I don't think she can do it, man.
She's got to have Wembley all the time.
Wembley, Dubai, Miami.
Yeah.
Those are the grounds, man.
Ibiza. Fucking hell.
Proper
It's
iron.
Amber in the proper iron. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I didn't know her personally.
Yeah, but she got her head chopped off with an iron. Anyway.
That was too easy. Listen, just that Amber in the stadium got demolished.
Yeah, that was a tap-in. That was a tap-in.
Yeah, that was a prime. What's it? Haaland. It's prime Haaland. Fell off last year. Hold that. I don't know. Oh god. No, but it was just a nickname still. Like it's mad. Even I've played on a pitch.
What?
I've played at Upton Park.
How?
So I at my Sunday league team, there was like 3 Sunday league teams like local that I got to play at Upton Park, and because I don't think it was because of this, but there was like 3 of us that were like West Ham fans in the squad. Obviously, I was one of them, and we just got an opportunity to play at Upton Park. So I played on the pitch. They put the goals like the other way, like sideways. So when like the throw-ins are, they put the goals on that side and made like a mini pitch of that. And
you played for who? Your Sunday team?
I played for my Sunday league team at Upton Park when I was in year 6, year 5, 2013, 2014, roughly.
How'd you do?
So I got an assist. I was a fullback.
Oh, nice.
I always went to the score. I got to be captain.
That
was fun.
So you've captained your team at Upton Park.
I've got a trophy. I've got a trophy that day as well, by the way.
Oh, you're a trophy-winning captain as well.
Yep. Basically, 3 of us got to be captain. All West Ham fans. So all got to have the captain's armband for each game.
So maybe they could have bought you instead of Declan Rice. It would have been cheaper.
Hey, don't joke with that one.
Yeah. You play party DM and have Mike's invert from right.
Hey, don't get me near him, bro. Keep me
Nah,
away
but
from him.
you need to stay near him so he can be kept. You keep him away from Manieri and Scully.
I think he could be saved. I don't think number 5 could be saved. I'm trying to find a picture. I don't know where the picture is.
I would love to play at Stamford Bridge.
But like, and that's the closest I'll get to like play. I don't think I'll play at the London Stadium. Never know soccer rated on that 10 years time. But honestly, yeah, that was unreal. That was unreal because there was 3 of us on West Ham fans. Who were just straight like.
If you become a big enough YouTuber, you could get to play at the Sideman charity game.
I could. You never know. You never know.
You can play. You could be playing. Ginger will be playing center back, and you could be his right back.
Hey, I'd take that. I'd take that. Yeah. I'd be good though. I'd be a good fullback, man. I'd hold myself up. I would literally like just do what I want, flying fullback and that, because I've got the stamina. But then I would defend. Because I'm getting an assist or goal. Bro.
That's why you cost Ben Johnson so much. You played fullback.
Yep. Bro,
makes sense.
I'm better than Johnson.
Bro, it's like me with Sanchez. That's why I cost him, because I played him goal. I know you're not good. I know.
No, but like that's literally it. Like, because you learn as a kid that the basics of football in that position and just your actual awareness in that position. I was a good fullback. I wasn't like fantastic on the ball or anything. I didn't have the confidence. I could play through a press and then just pass the ball to someone else. I wasn't like mad, like techie. But interceptions, 1v1, I've got pace. Scored against Villa, Michael hasn't. Fuck's sake.
Hey, hold that, man.
I've never played against Villa, so if I did, I would have. So there you go.
Hey, what trophy did you win?
I don't know what it was called.
Oh, but you've won a domestic, and Ben Johnson's won a European trophy.
Yeah. He didn't do anything to win it, but he has got one.
That's how you do anything.
He didn't. I'm not lying.
All trophies count, mate. You got the same amount of trophies.
All right, fair enough. He did get one. No. The only time he got an assist was when we already won the group. So that don't count.
That doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Listen, I'm not counting Sanchez's Conference League medal for him, so I hear it. Man. I'm not counting it. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Especially if you can see it in that final but still win, your medal's revoked. I'm sorry, man.
Actually, wait, it's on my Instagram, I think. Why am I looking for my camera roll? It's on my Instagram.
Have I seen it on your Instagram?
No, it's an old post. There it is. There it is. Hold. That's me.
Yo, hold on. Bro, you're looking at the camera like not bothered, mate.
Yeah, I'm tired probably. But yeah, that's the fucking trophy, but that trophy was heavy.
Hey, bro, did you ball out? Because you could have been scouted, man. Someone could have been mocked.
I got assist.
Someone could have been. You could have been this England's right back now.
I could have.
Man won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. Hey, more Ballon d'Ors than Vinny, bro. Let's go. More Ballon d'Ors than Vinny and Henry. Hold that, man.
Bro, you should post that and say, Vinny, put your Ballon d'Ors on the table.
Sure, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing that. Fuck it, man. Vinny's gonna catch a random stray for no reason. Fuck it. I don't even hate the guy. But yeah, gonna end it there, people. It's been a fantastic stream once again, people. Gonna have more uploads, more maybe I don't. Oh fuck! Omar's raided the channel right at the end. Big up to Omar for the raid. Big up
Wait,
to
Omar was
for the
live.
raid. True, yeah, he was doing True Ballers at the same time.
Oh, that was tonight. Oh, first.
Yeah, he was doing True Ballers. So shout out to Omar every single time for the raid. But we
Shout
are
out to
ending
the
the
Spurs
stream there.
fan.
Shout out to Spurs fan Omar. But we are ending the stream there, funny enough. But listen, people, it's been fantastic. We're going to have more lives and more uploads over the coming week and stuff like that as well. We've got a lot planned. I've got a lot planned, people. And me and Alfie have got a lot of uploads coming to this channel. And you'll see what they are over the past week. Because international break, I never thought we'd be putting out that much content. But we are, people. We're putting out a lot of content. So shout out to everyone that's been supporting. And we're trying to reach 1K subscribers before the end of the season, people. So if you can subscribe, that would be great. Shout out to Omar for the raid, but we are going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Social medias are in the description if you want to follow me. The email for the inquiries. I'll see you guys later.